Go for it.
Just wanted to make sure you had the old stream all fired up.
Stream is indeed fired up.
Did the stream hears the Applebee's argument? I would love that.
No.
Okay.
All right, what's the recap of the Applebee's argument?
An argument is hate
Recap of
speech.
last-
Since the stream is up, I want to put it on the record that Applebee's is okay.
Eating good in the
Mediocre at
neighborhood.
best.
And I love the fact that I have one of their head chefs in my kitchen, the microwave.
Jay,
Chef Mike?
Jay, I will fucking fight you.
Applebee's.
With you people.
Applebee's, we heat up food real good.
Chef Mike gets a lot of action at Applebee's.
I'm muting
that's for sure.
myself. Go, Brian.
Well, here is.
I know a lot of people that have worked there, so I know what it's like.
Go, Brian.
Thomas, you sound so dejected.
I'm holding my tongue.
So last week, after the political turmoil in Flamekeep, Luther Dorian opted to get the caravan leaving a little bit early. So he rounded up the very large supply caravan bound for Thaliost. 5-day journey went mostly smooth until the last night on the road when a group of roided out kobolds attacked the caravan, caused some damage. The caravan the next day arrived safely in Thaliost. The groups that were hired by House Orion were given various watches to watch the supply and expedition site. That went mostly well. However, on one of your night watches, you caught a group of adventurers, mercenaries, with a wagon trying to steal some supplies. There was a brief skirmish with them. They yelled at you to stop the attack and meet them at the Demon Elderberry Tavern, where they withdrew. No harm done to either side, and that was where we left off.
Okay. So, I imagine we just would kind of go back onto watch.
Yep, it was at night, so the rest of your watch would go off boringly.
Would we want to have like a little powwow and talk about like the implications, or is there anything really even to talk about?
That's up to you guys, I suppose.
Yeah, I'm asking other people.
I think we should probably talk about it.
Okay.
I've got my margarita and sombrero. I'm ready.
Yeah, she's like, she has no idea what happened.
So what do we do about this? We meet them, yes? See what they want.
I believe that's the plan.
Don't trust them. Need to be careful.
Fair enough.
So what happened?
People stealing stuff, we catch them.
Yeah, I was there for that.
Yeah, we start the fight.
Hmm.
They teleport you away.
Yep, there for that.
Then one say, wait, no fight. We need talk. We say, okay, we talk. They leave.
Apparently, they said that they had made a deal already with someone. I forget the name
Ah,
He called that
Someone-
Zaga, is the name that he
of Zaga.
I'm guessing
someone
we
had
have not
mentioned.
come across a Zaga, right?
That is correct.
Not to our knowledge, anyway.
Someone had mentioned that there was a lot of, sticky fingers, but not overly so. So I'm not thoroughly surprised by that, but I'm guessing this might be more than usual.
They brought wagon. We're loading wagon full of stuff, or cart. Look like they plan on taking quite a bit.
So we shall meet them, I suppose?
I guess so. They seem capable. Need to be careful.
Okay.
Thomas, did you watch last week's?
I did not get a chance.
Okay.
I was there for some of it. I was watching live.
Right. So you pretty much are caught up then, aren't you? I mean,
Yeah, it was a pretty straightforward,
Kind of, sorta.
yeah.
pretty straightforward thing.
Beyond, I don't think there was anything other than what we just discussed that was really important that happened last week that I can think of, story-wise.
We got attacked by those kobolds. And apparently
Yeah,
someone was
right.
ejecting them with
The kobolds
This-
juiced up on drugs, yeah.
some blue skin
Kobolds.
person. That's what they were called.
Swobolds.
Swobolds.
Bolds.
I like how we all just say it. One person says it, and then the next person says it. So we're going to meet the guy now, is that right? Or am I misunderstanding?
Well, they were gonna meet us tomorrow, right? So
They
I'm-
said yeah, tomorrow night.
So I imagine we're gonna finish our watch, go to bed.
You have night watch the next day, but you could go in there evening before your night watch starts.
Yeah. I'm cool with that. I don't know if anyone else has anything they want to do.
Nope.
I don't have anything.
Nope.
Okay.
All right, 1 second here.
Oh, by the way, because we're level 10, Thomas, the defense buff that I was giving you, instead of giving you a +1, it gives you a +2 now. Yeah.
Oh, Brian's gonna be so mad.
It sounds like he has prepared a lot of deck saves for you.
I still want to reiterate how mad I am that when I was playing as Bastion, he passed all his deck saves and Keelan didn't pass any of hers.
He was stealing your good rolls.
He was,
Bastion
and I'm
will
very
never
mad
die.
about that.
I don't know, you got down to 20 hit points.
Yeah, it's only because the master wasn't at the helm.
And because I kind of folded you.
Yeah.
Oddly enough, you failed the con save.
He did.
Passed the deck save, failed the con save. Anyway. On we go then, to meet them.
Yep, absolutely. One quick second. I realized I forgot to do one thing that I'm doing real quick. Apologies.
So, before we go in to meet them, I'm actually going to burn a level 1 spell slot to have my Eldritch Cannon ready as a protector, and it's just going to be riding on Bastion's shoulder.
All right.
Are we, sorry, I just want to clarify. We're finishing our watch, and then are we taking a long rest, and then we're going to meet them?
Yes.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure, because I think I get some spell slots back.
Oh, definitely you do.
Yeah.
All of them, as a matter of fact.
Well, as in, did I use any in that last fight, because I was gone for most of it? It's
The
more...
only spell you used was summon more salt.
Summon Margarita.
In our free time beforehand, I probably would have taking a look at the place we were gonna go meet at first.
Okay, basically it's kind of a smallish dive bar in the part of the town where the Orion expedition is located. That whole part of the city is, lower class and a little bit overrun right now due to the House Orion construction project.
Does it look like there are any good places to hide in or around the building?
Yeah, it's kind of tucked. The entrance is kind of tucked down a little alleyway. So you could definitely hide someplace in there. As far as hiding inside, it's kind of a smallish place, so it would be a little tough to hide inside.
Okay. Are there windows in the building?
Yes, there are some windows.
Okay. That's it for me.
So about dinner time the next day. All 5 of you, I presume.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds right.
I think so.
Make your way toward the demon elderberry. As you have been in town 6 days now, you've kind of gotten a feel for this part of the city. As you're walking, there's a lot of displaced homeless population. You guys, with your well-equipped standing outness, are constantly approached by beggars, little kids and moms with their little kids, and old people with canes begging for money basically everywhere you go, anytime you step foot outside of the Orion construction expedition site. After weaving your way past the beggars and the street merchants who are selling overpriced gouged goods, you work your way to the dive establishment known as the Demon Elderberry. I think you guys should be able to see just the main room, right? It's
Yep.
so hard to tell
Yeah.
on the Fog of War on here sometimes.
Yeah.
I see 9 people total.
Perfect. So the front door is right here. So you do see the party that you encountered scattered throughout the establishment. The 3 to your right are involved in, it looks like, a game of cards. You guys can't really see it because they're over the table, but there's actually a table with cards underneath there.
Yeah.
There is the tavern keeper, a couple of random customers, and then in the back, kind of long bench table, there is the hobgoblin and the dwarf tucked in the corner. And when they see you come in, they wave you over. The hobgoblin gives you a big toothy grin, trying to be friendly, but it is a hobgoblin smile, so it's not the most comforting thing.
And just make sure, is that everyone we saw that night in here?
That is
Those
all
5?
5 of the persons you saw that night. Yep.
And
Sure.
which one was the one that was like, whoa, 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 wait up. Let's not do this.
This one over here.
Okay.
When you walk in, he looks like he's irritated because he has the smallest stack of chips in front of him.
Well, I guess I'm going to head over towards these 2 and just kind of stand at the end of the table and not sit down. At least not yet.
You said these were the ones with the card game going on?
No, the other one's closest to the
Okay.
door.
So yeah, I'll make my way over.
Okay, they're
And-
mid-hand, but once they finish the hand, they'll scoot over and let you in.
Okay, sounds good.
I'll go over to this corner, sit down with my back up against the corner.
As you guys are kind of walking in and going to where you're gonna go, the bald, kind of disheveled, bearded tavern keeper says, "No trouble, huh?"
No, we not cause trouble.
And he kind of watches you with one eye kind of on everybody here. You know, there's a large room full of very heavily armed and armored persons in it. And once you guys settle in, he'll kind of come over and take your drink or food order if you want anything. Keelan, where are you going to go?
She's standing by the door,
All right.
looking very uncomfortable.
Ale, please.
He goes to the back, grabs stuff, whatever drinks you guys want, and brings it over. The hobgoblin says, "I'm glad you came. My name is Cool. Please join us. The food here is terrible, but the drinks are pretty good and very reasonably priced."
Thank you very much, and I'll join them in their card game.
What do you want?
He says, "Well, are you sitting down or are you standing over them?"
I'm still standing. I mean, I'm not that tall, though. I'm probably as
That
tall
is true.
standing as they are sitting.
Also true. She said, "Apologize for the inconvenience. There was a little bit of a misunderstanding, if you will. We were under the impression that watch would be manned by Zaga and his group, but apparently Zaga had his contract terminated for incompetence, and I think you were hired to replace him."
Mm-hmm.
So this is the conversation going on at this table, FYI. These guys are far more interested in cards than business.
Gotcha. Me too.
Brath is like my kind of people. You guys go handle it. Cracks his knuckles. I'll see you in a few minutes.
I'm going to be listening to these people, but keep an eye out at this card game, see if anyone's cheating.
Okay, make a perception check. Best as you can tell, everything seems on the up and up.
Okay.
Well, he
so-
probably get fired for letting things disappear.
I'm sure he did. And after the guy comes over and drops off, she says, "Thank you, Bazaar," and he kind of grunts and walks away. And she says, "I was hoping we could come to a similar arrangement that would be profitable for all parties."
Don't want to get fired.
Oh, I don't want to get fired either. I have also been hired by a house to prevent this project from continuing.
Which house?
Well, are you going to sit down and have a discussion with us? Have a meal. Be friendly.
Being friendly.
This is Navara, and points to this dark-skinned, kind of earthy-toned, much larger woman, very bulky, who kind of nods in your direction.
Is that the one I stabbed?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
The one who you did like 60 points of damage to in one hit, and she looked at you funny?
Yeah.
Yeah. She says, "Well, our agreement with Zaga was that they would look the other way. We would take a small amount of supplies ever so often, hopefully not enough for them to lose their jobs. I'm sure you've noticed prices in the city are inflated. They're crazy. So we simply sell the supplies, we split the profit, we collect our paycheck, you collect your paycheck, and nobody has to clash deal."
You're selling two different stories here. One hand, you Robin Hood. The other hand, you working for family, which is...
Both. We have been hired by House Lyrander to shut this down. So we do just enough to make it look like we're stealing supplies, and then we get driven off by the brave defenders. They continue to pay us because we continue to steal supplies, but we just can't quite do enough to shut it down. It's very hard.
Sounds like you playing House Lyrander.
Of course. Just like you should play House Orion. Why should we care who the houses squabble and fight when we can enrich our own pockets?
I feel like this need to be discussion with whole group. I cannot make decision on my own.
Wise.
I'm gonna look over towards Bastion, and I'm assuming see that he's kind of just lost on the whole thing.
Probably doesn't even, not even aware of what's going on.
And then I'm
Hello.
gonna. Then I'm gonna look towards Keelan to see if she's been able to hear our conversation at all, and if she has, I'm gonna try to judge her reaction based on her facial expression.
Have I been able to hear them? I was gonna say while they were kind of talking, she came and sat next to this guy at the bar.
All right.
But
If you
whispering.
were actively listening to them, it's pretty quiet. You could have heard what they were saying, yes.
Okay, because I was gonna say she was probably gonna try and listen in to them as
Yeah.
much as she could without getting involved. And then as for her facial expressions, she's just like has no idea. She doesn't seem to like messing with that kind of stuff. She's kind of just like, she got her margarita back.
Do we know anything about House Lyrander?
They're the ones that run the lightning rails. And the
They
airships.
run the lightning rails, and they want.
I'm sorry, not the lightning rails. They run the airships and the elemental galleons.
So they don't want it to happen because it will infringe on their profits if the lightning rail's able to run.
Bingo.
Okay.
So they're working for the shitty family, but they're also like being a
Basically, they're
BDUs
taking a
guild.
paycheck and not really doing their job. They're, according to them,
Okay,
they're doing
okay.
just enough to not get fired while stealing supplies from it and selling them and then lather, rinse, repeat. So they're collecting their paycheck and then collecting money from stolen supplies, and it's an easy amount of coin for them,
I see.
apparently.
I want to insight check how genuine they're being when they say they're not really trying. When they're
okay, well, I
like-
mean, their job was to shut down the entire project. That's what
Yeah,
they're
and
hired to do, yeah.
I'm wanting to insight check because they've been saying that we're kind of playing them. I want to see
Basically.
see
Okay.
how legitimate.
Make an insight check. She
23.
seems pretty straightforward. They strike you as very rogue mercenary-y.
Yeah. And with supplies you steal, what you do with them? Sell it
Sell
at
them.
elevated price.
Of course. And then we
That's
split 50-50.
That's not very Robin Hood.
Who said Robin Hood?
You.
No, I just said, why should we get rich, or why should we care what the houses do to one another? It's none of my concern. If I can make coin off of them squabbling, all the better. And besides, look at what they did to the city. It's terrible. I
And
have no loyalty to any of them.
the longer it takes for them to get done, the more the city like this.
Perhaps. Perhaps the construction project shuts down and House Orion pulls all of their money out of here and then causes the local economy to collapse.
That's what you think would happen if they pull out?
Could be.
Can I insight check that?
Sure.
8.
She seems to be fairly genuine. You also get the impression that she doesn't give a shit what happens either way with it.
Yeah.
Don't know. We'll have to talk with the rest of group. Is there a room upstairs where we can discuss?
Sure. Yeah, just go right up the stairs. There's a small common room.
All right. So Schnicket knows that Serane's been listening, and we'll just kind of give him a look, and then head over towards Brath and be like,
And we need to have discussed about offer from thieves.
Fair enough. I'll finish the hand that we're doing, and I'll go ahead and join them.
All right.
While his Snick is going over there, I'm gonna walk upstairs by myself and just check the room. Make sure there's no like traps or anything else odd with the room.
No, it's a pretty pretty divey.
Yeah.
no
So-
deliberate traps, just a shithole.
Basically, yeah.
Keelan will tear herself away from the bartender, trying to see if he can make her a margarita.
He just gives you a blank stare, like what?
Margarita? What's that?
I already know what Keelan's retirement from adventuring is going to be.
Alcoholism.
No,
Mar- Margaritaville.
yes.
Next door to alcoholism.
Pretty much, yeah. It's an avenue
Well-
for alcoholism.
Well, when we get upstairs into the room, I'm gonna just kind of say everything that was said between me and the
Raccoon.
guys, and just be like,
What everyone think? I don't really have opinion.
I don't particularly like it. Not that I'm allied with either house over another, but if we took a contract with one house, I think it seems underhanded to then work against them unless there was a valid reason for doing so.
I don't care about the houses, but once this bridge gets built, I think the city will be better off than it was before, and definitely better off than it is now. I think it's better to complete it than to have them pull out.
Brath, what you think?
Either way, I'm fine.
So remind me, Brian, is the purpose of the bridge just as like for trade, or is there like a specific like political reason behind the bridge?
Well, House of Ryan wants the bridge back up because it's the only land crossing once it's up between the eastern and western halves of Corvair.
Okay.
It was destroyed in the last war, and then it was rebuilt and destroyed a second time by persons unknown. And they finally started sinking the money into building it again. But it's a massive project, like a huge project, and there's a lot of
Like
persons.
Golden Gate Bridge project.
Yeah, like huge. It's a lot of people that don't want it to be completed. The two countries that it goes into don't want it to be completed because it would make a military invasion easier, and they both don't trust the other ones.
Do we know how the city was before they started this rebuilding effort?
I don't know that you would. I don't know that any of you would have been here, but you can tell just by walking around and kind of getting the vibes off of people that at least in the eastern half of the city, the impact has been huge of a massive influx of people because of all the manpower that's going to be needed to do this, the massive influx of money and need for supplies. So it's to kind of depress the monetary value of the coin. Everything's become more expensive. You know for a fact that where the warehouse is and the site where they put the storage, that buildings were wiped out to build that because it's a very, very new building. So you would assume that some people were displaced. Maybe that has led to some of the homelessness that you're seeing. So even though you don't know exactly what it was like before, it's pretty obvious that it's had a massive impact on the eastern half of the city at the minimum.
Okay.
Do we know if the people of the city wanted the bridge to be fixed or not?
I don't think you would know that specifically unless you kind of started getting feelers for people. Most of the people in the eastern half of the city, if you bring it up in conversation, are not particularly happy about it because of all the problems that it's caused. And whether that bridge is built or not probably won't affect their day-to-day lives so much.
They just want it to be over.
Or not started in the first place.
Well, it's too late for that.
Yeah.
Well, we can try to see through to completion or sabotage effectively, unlike these downstairs. Sounds like Keelan has best idea, though. We contracted to do job. Makes sense to honor contract, I think.
I agree. Bastion, thoughts?
So we're hired to fix the bridge, but the proposal is that we don't do that and we still get paid.
You're not hired to fix the bridge. You're hired to
protect the
guard the site and supplies that are in place to build the bridge. So basically, they have this like massive warehouse and complex where they have all this stuff that needs to be protected. It's being continually raided and stolen.
I
from
see.
and
Okay.
attacked.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
One of the main
these
issues
guys-
I see with this is that we are but one of 3 different groups that are guarding this. What's to stop any of the other groups from taking this? And not only does the work for them continue to be slowed, but we actually don't get any extra for it while everyone else reaps the profits. I think we either commit to stopping this heist from going on routinely and actually work towards finishing it, work towards the project being finished, or we get our ends as others likely are doing. It sounds like we're more interested in the former, but which is fine by me, but doesn't make much sense to allow other people to continue to ruin it for everybody.
You make good point. We have to watch other groups then.
Could be fighting with 3 other adventuring parties instead of 1.
Yeah, let's do that. No, let's not do that.
Where are they sleeping right now? The
Who's
other
they?
the other adventuring parties.
You guys all have your own basically places they put you up in. It's just a local inn or tavern somewhere.
How plausible would it for me to go in and assassinate them all while they sleep?
I mean, you can try.
Certainly try.
if only one of us knew the spell silence. Well,
I feel the same as Keelan. We made a contract. I think we should honor it.
I understand that this might keep going on whether we participate or not, but I don't think that's necessarily our responsibility. We can report to our supervisors or whoever's in charge that we've heard tell of, thieves that are attempting to come. And that...
Report other adventuring parties to HR, yes.
Well, then the question simply becomes,
Yeah.
I would wonder how far up the ladder this actually goes.
Well, we know leader of project, he hire us directly. Can tell
What?
him.
you guys also know from last week that basically everybody on that site is skimming a little off the top. It's not like pulling up a wagon and loading crates, but basically all the guards and all the teamsters are taking a bottle of something home each night or a case of something because the market is so inflated, and also they can't afford to buy a lot of the stuff on their own because of the inflated market. So basically everybody on that site is skimming off the top in some way, shape, or form.
So, if this is such a long project, how long are we hired to protect the site for?
You guys have a 1-month contract,
Okay.
and let me tell you how long you have left on it. You have about another 10 days left on it.
What do you think? We report findings to supervisor?
Now I sound like a Karen.
We go get manager. Tell him. Let it may be his problem.
Let's go tell the manager.
All right, Karen. I mean, Keelan, let's go tell the manager.
I hate you, Marcus. I'm done here.
I'm done here.
I'm sorry.
We make
Courtney, I'm
manager
awful.
listen. If he not listen, we shriek at him until he listen.
I hate you all.
And we know corporate.
I cast Speak with Manager.
Speak with animals. It works on managers.
All dead to me.
Maybe that's best course of action, yes? Not our responsibility to manage other adventuring parties, his responsibility. If he wants to pay us extra to help him with it, perhaps.
Second contract.
Yes, separate from first contract. Not an original print. Need the secondary contract, more pay, more money.
I think that's fine. I mean, it's not our responsibility. We're here to guard it. We don't have a stake in either house, but we could at least be honorable to the contract we signed.
Honorable within confines of contract, nothing more.
Yes, absolutely.
Well, in the meantime, what should we do about the fellows downstairs?
Tell them we're still thinking about it, unsure what to do. We'll decide.
I mean, I think it's fine if we tell them that we choose. If we are choosing not to, we can tell them we choose not to. I don't have anything against them personally, and I don't, based on our last interactions, really hope to see them again in opposition.
May lead to violence if we tell them.
It may.
I think it's more along the lines of if we just explain, we're not interested in your contract, we'll only let our supervisors know that we're concerned about additional individuals attacking the crates and such, but I don't have any intention of ratting them out specifically. I understand where they're coming from, I just don't plan to participate.
Do we let them know that no thanks, we good, but not tell them we're going to report?
Okay, I'm fine with that.
All right, we will retcon a little bit. One game of Hand of Fate for Jay. So you have proficiency in cards, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna have you make a skill check proficiency, and based on that, you're gonna get a bonus to the cards that you dealt. So go ahead and make a intelligence proficiency card check.
So usually it lets me use my highest stat, which would be charisma.
I don't think that would be. I'll say wisdom to read your opponents or
Those are-
intelligence, whichever's higher.
Equally awful for me.
Well, you do get your proficiency bonus still.
Sure.
There you go. So you're going to get a +2 to whatever the final tally is on this. Second here. Okay, so basically everyone throws in 5 gold. So there's 4 of you throwing in 5. You're going to get to roll a d8, a round of betting, a d6, a round of betting, a d4, a round of betting, and whoever has the highest total gets the pot.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll 1d8.
And was this while I was watching to see if anyone was cheating?
Yes, and this is
Okay.
when the initial conversation was going on.
There.
Okay, the human roguish-looking fella throws in 5 more gold pieces. The dwarven woman folds, and the large human also throws in another 5 gold pieces.
What was the original?
5.
Okay, so let me take that off here.
So 5 more to stay in. You can raise or you can fold.
I'll stay in.
So roll ahead and roll a d6.
Am I aware of what they're getting or not?
Nope.
Okay.
All you know is basically based on their behavior. Both of them throw in 5 more to stay in.
I will as well.
All right. And lastly, a d4.
So I ended up 11 with a +2 from the card playing set would be 13.
Right, so there's one more round of betting. The human throws in 5, the dwarven female folds. So it's just you and this other guy.
Sure.
5 to
I'll
stay in.
throw in 5 more.
So he got 4, 6, 11, hold on, 11, 12, 13, he had 14.
Yeah, so he beat me by 1.
So that's your round of gambling for the evening.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys have now, we'll fast forward, you finished your little meeting upstairs. What are you going to do?
I think we're probably gonna come back downstairs and just kind of say,
We good, we leaving. Okay, bye.
So it's unfortunate. I know this deal was very lucrative for Zaga. Well,
Done
if
it.
we are forced to cross blades, let's try not to kill each other, yes?
Okay.
We will accept your surrender. I say with a smirk.
She says, well, if it comes to that, I just might. And she winks at you. All right. So is that it for your meeting here?
I believe so.
All right.
As we leave, though, I'm gonna wink at this person I stabbed.
He just kind of gives you a blank stare.
Yeah, I just wink, walk away.
I am keeping track of your off days of gambling, by the way, Jay.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything in particular that you guys are trying to do in the off time of while you're in the city and not guarding the warehouse?
Not me.
Because you would have fixed your thing by now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't got anything.
All right.
I don't know. Yeah, that's it.
Aaron, it would be fairly easy for you to steal construction supplies for your cart as well.
Borrow.
No
Sure.
steel.
Are sorewood and adamantine available?
No, those would not be easy to steal. But I know there's
Then
then
I'm not that interested.
on that sheet. It's like X number of gold pieces worth of common or uncommon materials.
Yeah,
They're kind of generically listed. Those you can get pretty easily.
I'm not that worried about it. Aside from those materials.
All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days go by.
I was gonna say, did Schnicket want to figure out anything about the swole?
Well,
Gold
they already
vault?
did that. They found out some information,
Okay.
as much
I
as
wasn't
they could
sure.
with what they had. Yeah,
I wasn't sure if we wanted to do more on that while we had time.
you could try for sure.
I mean, I'll give it another shot.
Well, you
Yeah.
couldn't do anything more with the sample that you got. You would have to go pounding the pavement, as it were.
Were we gonna go tell that one guy about this group?
We were, I think, gonna tell him that we knew that there were people who were making deals with adventuring parties, and we were propositioned but rejected the deal. And,
We could mention the fact that they were supplied by the house. The
Yeah, and
house.
they were supplied by House
Oh.
Airship.
L
Out there,
something.
Schiff, Lyrander.
That's
Lyrander.
the one.
Give me one quick sec. I'll be right back.
Okay.
No problem.
Did we want to just tell him that or sell that information about the house?
Sell it.
Wonder if we just avoided an entire encounter that Brian had planned.
Possible. We've done it before.
You guys never.
We've done that several times to Thomas.
Avoid an encounter. You guys crazy. No,
No,
way.
we don't avoid encounters. We just turn the encounters into sheep.
It's true. Or you just
Or-
don't get caught.
or we talk our way out of it.
Yeah.
Or you go out the window instead of getting caught by the guards.
Yeah. Did you expect me and Jay to jump out the window there?
No, I expected you guys to fight the boss right there.
No, Mr. Bond, I expect you to die.
Sorry about that. So, are you guys gonna get a meeting with Luther O'Brien, basically?
Yeah.
Easy enough to get in your off time. He has an office at the local house Enclave, pretty posh one. When you go in the office, he's on his large desks. There's just stuff all over, papers and maps and schematics. They're just all over. He looks like he hasn't got a good night's sleep in a long time. He's frazzled and a little bit disheveled, as it were. But he's friendly enough, but businesslike when he greets you. And apologizes there aren't enough chairs for all of you, but asks what he can do for you.
We propositioned by group of bandits. They want to make deal to try to steal things from warehouse, from wagon, cart, lots of things, not just a little bit. They supposedly employed by House Lyrander to try to scuttle project.
One of
Well,
the
I'm not
group-
surprised. This project is just bleeding funds, is running far, far over cost jets, and we've barely broken ground on construction. I've got reports from other houses apparently trying to stop the project, from the church trying to stop the project, from Karneth trying to stop the project, from various criminal organizations trying to stop the project, and frankly, if you rejected their proposal to skim off the top, you're probably the only ones not stealing from us.
If so many people don't want project done, why is project happening?
Well, it would be very lucrative for the house if it were to be finished. I don't know if it will be profitable at the rate it's going now, but that is a decision above my pay grade.
Fair enough.
Well, I appreciated you bringing it to my attention.
What you want us to do if they come back?
Stop them from stealing.
Okay. What about other groups of adventurers? They maybe take deal.
It's true they might. I'm not surprised that Zaga took the deal. That explains a lot, actually. I might have to put some private investigators on those other parties, perhaps.
Hold on, we never said it was Zaga.
He fired Zaga. He know. He wasn't employing Zaga. Zaga fired before we get here.
That is true.
Are you Zaga?
I love it.
Well,
We're cracking the case open.
he says, well, thank you much for your time. And let me know if you happen across anything else. And he has his assistant show you out.
Okay, that done. Conscience clear.
Conscience clear.
Going to bed now.
If you guys are not doing anything specific, we would fast forward 6 days. There's 3 days left after this day in your contract. And you're on the midday shift in the warehouse. These shifts have been pretty boring, to be honest.
Yeah.
How would you guys be set up during a regular guard shift? I don't think Thomas has seen this massive battle map before, have you, Thomas?
Maddlebap.
Battle
I've
map.
not seen this Maddlebap.
This is like a big warehouse, right?
The building is on the right is a massive warehouse, and then there's like a
So
big
is
yard
this outside and this is inside?
Exactly right. Exactly right.
And these guys are our people? These are our boys?
Yeah, there's a couple of Orion guards scattered around, and then like basically warehouse laborers, the guys in white.
Who's this? Oh, that's Marcus.
Yeah, I'd be hiding.
I was like, aha, found him!
Gotcha.
I'd be hiding over here, and I wouldn't tell anyone even from our party where I'm at. So they probably wouldn't know where I'm at.
I'm over here
Just
playing
on my
cards
side.
with these guys, you know, the classic.
I think Galen will be sitting on this very top of the box to get a clear line of sight everywhere.
Schnicket will be with his wagon.
you
The classic.
mean his baby?
Yeah.
I wonder if Bastion is jealous of the wagon.
Stop you putting ideas in his head.
Why does he keep spending so much time with the wagon and not with me?
I bet I could get wheels if I really wanted.
So is Bastion just outside sulking during his watch?
I feel like Bastion's just like a Roomba, like on guard duty. He's just kind of like,
Walks until he hits a wall.
yeah, he's just like mindlessly like bouncing around waiting to be attacked.
All right, we'll pick a random spot.
He'll just be over here.
And are there any windows or anything on this building?
There are some, and they're mostly up high. They're not like floor level windows. Basically, large windows toward the top of the ceiling to let light in.
Would I be able to fit in through them if I wanted to?
Oh yeah. But the
Okay.
building is 3 stories high with basically only an open floor to stack crates.
Okay.
So the windows would definitely be pretty high.
Are there any catwalks?
Just windows with little kind of controls like pulleys on the inside to operate the windows, and then a massive simple structure to house all this stuff. So you guys are on the broad daylight shift when you hear a commotion from outside, and have Keelan and Sorain make perception checks.
All right. Do I need to make a stealth check to see if I'm hidden? or anything?
You can do that if you would like to, sure. So both of you guys on the outside, the main gate to the yard is up here. And you see it kind of be forced open, and a huge group of people burst through. It looks like kind of a mixed group of, basically like somebody gathered up all of the little, like the street criminals and like gathered them up, and they're like charging through this opening. I'm gonna have you guys roll initiative.
Oh boy. Time to kill things.
That
Or not
reeks
kill
of
things. Do we want to kill these guys, or do we want to like not kill them? I guess we never established. Yeah, they're probably not going to give us a choice.
When they're coming in, do any of them look like any of the 5 people that we met earlier? That one party.
No, they do not.
I'm thinking this is a distraction.
Me too.
Do we hear it from inside?
You would hear a commotion, yes, and then you would also hear like screaming and whatever. And with those 2 high perception checks, you guys notice that all of these persons seem to be carrying a flaming bottle.
Goodness.
Oh, that was awfully nice of you guys to already roll initiative.
You asked us to.
You told us
Did I?
to.
My
Yeah.
bad.
Hmm.
Oh, good. In that case, I'm glad I'm on top of it.
Oh my god, I rolled it twice in a row. That's hilarious.
I almost couldn't be further away from this.
Almost. Because he's in this other. I was like, where did I put that guy? And... All right. All right, let's see here. Sort this. And Keelan.
Okie
Leading
doke.
off. Hit and lead off is Keelan.
I am going to cast Spike Growth.
Ooh.
I
a good one.
believe I
It's
know.
huge.
Yeah, but this is a huge map, so it actually is not as far as I thought it would be. But I think if I cast it like right on this guy, it's a
What is
20-foot radius.
20-foot radius.
Yes, so I think, yeah. Can get most of these guys, but not these guy, but like this guy.
So
and this
20
guy.
foot radius circular, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So 20-foot radius, is that a 40-foot cube?
Yeah, a 20-foot or like a 40-foot diameter all the way around.
So that would be what, 8 by 8. About there?
Yeah.
Is that exactly where you want? You want me to shift it up or down a little bit?
Shifted, I think.
Up would be there. You get one more person in it.
But I lost to this guy down here.
You did? Yep.
I think there's fine.
All right.
So then I think they
They all have to take what? What's
2d4 piercing damage, and then
Every 5 feet it travels.
yeah,
There's no
Creature moves.
there-
Oh, for every
there's
5
no
feet.
save. So every 5 feet of
but
travel,
they-
they just take that damage.
but they do have to make a perception check to recognize the terrain as hazardous before entering it. So anyone behind them, or if they're in it and like, actually no, because they'll feel it. So anyone behind them would have to make it if there's anyone else coming, or if any of these ones down here like are moving this way,
All right.
they'd have to make it. So
Fair
I will
enough.
roll that.
Nice
Sorry.
move.
1 minute.
1, 2, 2d4, right? Yeah. So 5. But
Strong 5.
thank
This is
you.
where you wanted it, right? Right there? Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I was
Five
afraid
will-
it was behind.
Five will kill some commoners.
For
it will.
that's for every 5 feet they move. If they move 20 feet through that, that's 20 damage.
All right. I believe that's Sorain. That's actually hard for me to tell right now.
No, I rolled a 10.
Oh, that's Schnicket.
Yeah.
Use the new token. Schnicket.
So I hear some bullshit.
You hear some shenanigans going on outside.
Some shenanigans.
All right. I double move, and I am here now. Brian, we need to come up with some rules if I decide to start running over people with my wagon.
Fair enough.
Do you want the Avernus running over people rules? I have those somewhere.
Is that it for you?
That's it for me. I can't really. I need to spend an action to use my bonus action effectively, and I was not able to do that. I had to double move.
I realize I forgot to do these guys.
I would have spent my bonus action yelling, "Breath, we have work to do!"
All right. I'm gonna have this guy make a wisdom saving throw to see if. Actually,
Yes.
you know what? That wouldn't. I lied. I take it back. He's going to move. So 5, 10, 15 damage is what he's going to take. 1, 2, 3. That'll be like here.
Is it considered difficult terrain?
Oh, it is. Yeah.
Yeah,
Actually, so it'll
yeah.
reduce his movement.
Yeah.
So he'll take the dash action. It'll take him to there.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. So I think it's just 5 for him. He climbs on top of this crate here. This guy hurls his bottle at that wagon and hits it.
Uh-oh.
Whoops. 30. 20, 5, 10. So he can go there, and he takes 10 damage. And is he within range? 10. He is. He is also going to throw his flaming bottle. It hits. And that's it for them. The guards!
Guards!
Guards! Guards!
Guards.
These guys are gonna haul ass out of here. 30, 40, because that's not their job.
Guards! No, I'm kidding. I don't yell that.
Ten, 20, 30, 40, about there. Something like that is about right. All right, that is it for those guys. See, this guy, on the other hand, he will not realize that it's difficult terrain, so he will take a step forward. It'll hurt like a mother, and he will realize it's difficult terrain, and he will stop.
Ow!
Pretty much. And he's going to kind of take stock of the situation. Get out his heavy crossbow, and he's going to fire at the closest guard. Where he will miss. See, he will go. Oh, shit, wrong one.
You guys are attacking us and not just the.
He's going to
not
move
just the
through this
payload.
so much so that it. He did.
He trips and rolls through it, and it just kills him.
So 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He doesn't bother to throw his. He just smashes his bottle right into these crates here.
Does he not also catch fire?
Nope. I mean, basically throws it point blank.
Okay.
Yeah. So he does throw it, but not like.
You're like, you gotta learn how to Molotov, bro.
Just smashes it on his head. Ah!
Shotguns it.
Oh man, if I were in range, I could have done such a thing here, but I can't. There's gonna be no point because all these guys are gonna get their Molotovs off.
He already moved. He will move enough to where it will actually kill him. He's stammering and bleeding, but he is still alive. Ditto for this guy. I think that's everyone. Yeah. Alright. That is Serain next, yeah?
Yeah. I'm going to look away from them and look back here, or try and hear inside the building, see if there's anything else going on.
Okay, make a perception check. You see, just now, barely breaking the plane of the door of the gate, which is back over here, just off of the battle map. for individuals who are a little bit different than the rest. Just now walking through it.
Don't like that.
Alright. I'm going to... I guess I will dash over to here and then bonus action hide.
All right, make a stealth check.
And that'll be it.
Brah! You hear explosions outside.
Well, I'll run this way 30 feet. I will use my action to dash to run 30 feet. And then I will cast, with my bonus action, Far Step and teleport another 60 feet.
Beautiful.
And I am now concentrating for the next minute on Far Step. And that's my turn.
Nice. That's a pretty awesome spell.
Yep, I like it.
Far step's great.
Brah!
That was me.
Oh, I'm sorry. By Bath, I meant Brastion. The other B.
Brastion.
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 I'm gonna go ahead and just dash. And this is, I can get through here, right? This is like open.
Yes.
It's a door.
Yep, the doors are open.
Then I'll go through the side door. And I'll move 60 feet that way. That's me. Actually, I'm gonna action surge dash another 30. I want to get up in the business.
Clank, 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 clank.
Click, 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 click.
It's like you're running on one of those really like crappy treadmills that like shakes when you run on it. It's like.
I imagine if you're going that fast, you've got like Heelys or something.
Got the wheels that he wanted.
Give your upgrade. Call them Blade Runners.
No.
Is that it for Bastion?
Yeah, I'm done.
Been a lot of that going around tonight.
So did I also see those people coming in the door?
You did not. No.
Okay. But she is gonna see if she can see anyone coming, and the door is up here, right? Like it's not like they would have to actively move this direction to walk through it.
Correct. There's basically it's walls around this courtyard, and then there's like a door, a gate, like right here, but like another 10 feet to the left, basically.
Okay. So does she see anybody coming through that door?
Make a perception check.
Okay.
Yes, she does. She sees 4 individuals just starting to make their way through the threshold of that gate.
Okay, then she is going to drop her concentration on spike growth because it seems like pretty much everybody's out of it.
Okay.
And then she is going to cast lightning arrow.
Ooh.
I believe it's 10 feet. So where can I get the most people? Unfortunately, I think it's where
Is it a 10-foot
Snicket is looking.
circle?
It's everyone within 10 feet of each other.
Oh,
So
it's
like
a point on the ground.
it's a person. So it would be whomever's within 10 feet of a person. So I think it might be this guy. Yeah, so it'd technically be a 10-foot radius. And wouldn't get that guy. Because I think that's the most clustered individuals.
Yeah, I think you would get 2. Top one and the one on the left.
Oh, I wouldn't get that guy? It says 10 feet.
It does. I guess it does, sure.
I
It does.
was gonna say, it says 10 feet.
It does say within 10 feet.
It says all of them are 10 feet. So it
It
says I should
does.
get all of these guys. Ah.
Oh,
I'm
that's
co-
because I didn't want to. That's because I didn't do it big enough. That explains why.
Okay.
There
So
we go.
anyway,
Now they're all there.
I'm totally cool with that. I was gonna fireball him, which would have gotten one more guy, but this is totally fine.
Okay. So I have to make it. Well, if I even actually hit him, so
I'm pretty sure you will.
I think I do.
You do. You do hit that guy.
The first guy just explodes into ash.
Well, yeah, and then they take 48. Yeah,
Hello.
How much does the first guy take?
I'm rolling at 12.
But that includes. Does that include the longbow damage?
I don't think so.
Next time you make a ranged
it's a
attack
ra-
in a spell's duration, the weapon's ammunition or the weapon itself transform to a bolt of lightning. Make the attack as normal. The target takes 40 lightning damage on a hit or half as much on a miss. Okay, so that's, that is.
So
but
instead of the weapon's normal
but
damage.
it is a
Hello?
crit. So you'd
Yeah.
roll that
Hello.
48 again.
Hello.
Can you guys hear me?
Okay.
Yes.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yes, Thomas.
My computer's doing a weird thing.
Well, that's normal. Pretty
It's,
So this
easy.
guy-
it's playing the Discord leave the call sound over and over again.
Oh, that's
Oh.
obnoxious.
Yeah, I'm just hearing doo 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 like when you leave a call.
Oh,
So
I
that
wonder
guy
why.
exploded.
okay. And then everyone around him, so those 4 have to make a deck save.
Or take 2d8.
2d8.
Half as much on a.
So 9. I'm really getting like my damage rolls are like
So 1 pass, 1 fail. And 1 pass, 1 fail.
Okay.
So it's 8 damage is full damage? Or 9 damage?
9 damage is full damage, and then what? 5 damage is half.
Sounds right.
But wait, you crit, right?
I think the
Do
crit would
I-
only go on the initial target, not that.
I think so.
I mean it's
'Cause
still
the
a
damage-
crit.
The damage is different. It's the target takes whatever on a hit. Whether you hit or miss, each creature within 10 taste must take a dexterity saving throw. So I think the damage is independent of that roll.
Well, I mean, but like for Ray of Sickness, you have to roll a spell attack, and then they have to roll a save. And if you roll a crit on the spell attack, wouldn't you still apply crit damage?
Well, I applied
think-
crit damage to the first guy, the main
primary
guy.
target. Yeah, the main guy
Yeah.
who exploded.
But on Ray's sickness, do you actually have to hit them to? Do the
Yeah,
damage?
all Ray spells, you have to roll an attack roll, and then they also get to roll a save against it. But this isn't a Ray spell.
Yeah, and this one says even if they miss, that they also still have to make the deck save and take 2d8.
Yeah,
It
on,
doesn't
on
matter
Ray
if
of
they hit or
Sickness,
not.
if you miss, it's just
You just
you just miss.
So in this one, I would say the secondary damage is independent of the roll.
Okay.
All right, is that it for Keelan?
And then I get a second hit.
Oh, you do.
So, who do I feel like attacking? I will just get this guy nearest me. Ooh.
That doesn't hit.
Okay, that's it. It's funny how I've been getting max and mins for a lot of things.
Yeah, I'm noticing that.
Keelan, you
Yes.
and actually, where did Soren go? Oh, way
He's
back there.
hiding over
Crane, make
here.
a perception check because you might not see it way back there. But Keelan, you definitely will.
Oh, okay.
And Bastion and Schnicket also can make a perception check. Actually, everyone outside should really do it, honestly.
Okay. So I should make a perception check?
Ooh, that's not bad.
Did you say yes? I didn't hear
Yes, everybody outside.
you. Okay.
Perception check.
Jesus. Keelan sees everything.
I'm just having weird luck tonight.
Keelan has a moment of clarity and sees a lawyer sitting at a computer.
I see the Margaritaville I want in my life.
So, only Keelan. One of the 4 figures is a dark-colored tabaxi in a cloak. Ooh, that's
Copycat.
I was gonna say,
Joking.
does she know that it's not Serene?
This is his duplicate sore lame. Ha.
Move
No
there.
comment.
Schnick it.
All right, I'm gonna do something a bit weird here. I'm going to move 30 feet this way. And I am going to cast, because I don't think all those guys have thrown their Molotovs yet,
Did not.
Wind Wall.
Interesting.
And
Hey.
Wind Wall is going to kind of, I can shape it,
All right.
is going to kind of do this number. And it's going to be blowing
Outward,
This-
away from the crates.
that direction.
That. All right.
So projectiles can't go
Pierce
through it.
that. All right. Fair enough.
And anyone who is in it has to make a strength saving throw, and that would include 5 feet around it, or take 3d8 bludgeoning damage.
So
and
say,
I
what saving throw is it?
Strength.
One pass, one fail. 17, one pass, one fail. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And,
what's the damage on it?
It's 14.
So 14 is full.
14 is full.
Okay, so that will drop one of these guys. He will take some damage. He will take some damage. And he will use evasion. And take some damage.
Evasion will not work on a strength
No,
save.
the rogue where it takes half
Uncanny
on it.
dodge.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's,
Okay.
I thought that was only for attack. Well, it might have been just any damage.
It's any damage.
Okay.
I think.
When an attacker that you can see hits you with an attack, you can use reaction to
Can he?
attack.
Can he see me?
If he was looking for you, he would, but I'm gonna say he wasn't. So we'll just put damage on it.
I don't know if it knocks them down.
Didn't say that it does.
Smaller flying creatures or objects can't pass through the wall.
Small or smaller flying.
Okay. Yep. Doesn't look like it. But they'll like it stays there for a minute, so they'll have to like get out of it if
Alright.
they don't want to take damage again. And that's gonna be it for me, dog. Oh no, Bastion, they're going to try to hit you.
Oh no!
Oh, they flanked you. Oh no.
Just wait till I get hasted. Next turn, or next time it's my turn.
When will that be?
Next time it's my turn. My
You're so
AC
far
goes.
down the list.
It'll be 27 when I
He's
get
going to
hasted.
Throw his Molotov cocktail, and will hit.
God damn, these motherfuckers.
All right, and I think that's
I
all.
imagine they have the least important shit outside.
And this is the one that's attacking Bastion. 23.
Clank, 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 clank.
All right.
Like, what's your AC? Isn't it like 24?
It's 25 now.
25 now. Before shield. It's 30 if you shield.
It'll be 27 once I haste.
Until they hit you and break your concept. Never mind. They're never going to hit you.
Until they crit him. We need to get you adamantine armor so critical hits do normal damage to you. So even if you get crit, it just doesn't do that much.
Well, no, I need to be able to cast shield at least once so that I can get my admiration word and get more hit points.
Oh, sure, yeah.
He's going to fire his heavy crossbow at Schnicket and miss.
Cool. I'll remember that. Which one did that? That guy right there?
This one.
Okay. Good to know.
He will also fire at Bastion. He will whiff them all.
Funny enough, those
I'd like to
would
imagine.
misbeat
I
them.
like to imagine that they all hit me and just bounce off.
Clank, 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 clank.
Well, that's the thing about AC and D&D. It's supposed to represent dodginess as well as...
Yeah, dodginess, luck.
It's like
Armor.
it's like in the Godzilla movies when all the soldiers are like shooting like M4s at Godzilla. It's just like just nothing.
All right. This one guard will make an attack on the guy that's attacking you. And he will fail. I don't know why it's GM rolling it, but let's turn that off.
Oh, someone's grilling and it smells delicious.
Go invite yourself over.
These guys will run
They're grilling
away.
very late.
At 8:30 at night?
Hey, I have grilled at 3 a.m.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
midnight grilling's the best.
Oh my god.
And
It was
believe
after
that
I
is
came home
Lorraine
from the
now.
bar. I needed greasy burger, so I made it.
I'm going to once again listen inside, see if I hear anything happening inside, and check around for anything else. Because I still think that other group might still be coming.
Okay, make a perception check. You don't see anything you haven't seen already.
Alright. And I probably don't hear anything going on inside, like breaking down walls, breaking over here, or anything like that.
Nope, nothing like that.
I will just continue to hide then.
All right.
And that's it.
All right. These guys.
I'll actually coat my rapier with poison. Wait, hide.
There you go. This guy is going to use his Molotov cocktail and smash it here. This guy's going to shoot a crossbow at Keelan, and whiff.
Keenan,
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 or
Keenan,
Keelan.
Michael Key.
That's right. This guy will do the same. 16?
Miss.
Miss, all right.
Is one of them gonna shoot at Kel Mitchell?
Yep, that's next.
What is it? Who likes orange soda?
Kill loves orange soda.
I do, I do, I do. do.
And this one will fire a light crossbow at Schnicket and whiff.
Thomas is. Which one shot at me?
This one up here.
Okay.
Rah.
I'm
Schnicket's
making a
out here
list.
Making a list.
All right, so I
You and
see.
you.
So let's see. I see. Where are my friends?
Well, your
I
friends
am
are
right
either
here.
blue surrounded guards or gold surrounded PCs.
This is me.
This is my.
You probably
Okay,
don't know
but I
where
don't. I
am.
don't see anybody in this area that's friendly right now.
Me
No.
Just Keelan down there.
over here.
Like, yeah, you. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna start running this way and go 30, and then I will use my bonus action to teleport with far step to go up to 90. So we're gonna get to here. And then I am going to use my action, cast Cone of Cold on this entire area. I want to put out all the fires and hit as many people as possible.
That'll also go through the wind wall, no issue, because it only
Right.
affects like projectiles. Like,
I'm trying to think what the practicality would be of these guys behind massive stacks of crates.
well, the cold is still going to be there. That's what
True.
it's
What
a
is
sudden
the-
drop in temperature.
Guess
What is
depends on
the
Yeah, the
Size
spell
of that thing?
description. 60-foot
just-
cone. A blast of cold air erupts from your hands. Each creature in a 60-foot cone must make a Constitution saving throw. Creature takes 8d8 cold damage. A creature is killed by this damage becomes frozen statue until it thaws.
So it's like a sudden drop in temperature. It's not like it's shooting projectiles of ice or
Right.
something.
40, I think.
So 60 should be able to get pretty far. Should be able to get this
I
entire
think that's 60 right there.
crate area, yeah. More or less that's right.
20,
I mean, like, I should be able to reach that guy at 60.
60.
Well, it's 60 from the center, isn't it? So wouldn't it be like here?
I mean, I'm cool with marking it just 60 from, like, literally the square in front of him. I think this is it right here.
Am I gonna have to make a con save?
Well, no, I mean, he could,
You could angle it away.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm angling it mostly at the crates.
Okay.
How's that?
Perfect. I didn't get as many of them as I'd hoped, but that's fine.
So, what's the damage on it, and what's the save?
37,
37.
and the damage is a DC 16 con save. I'm also gonna yell out. Well, I mean, I guess I kind of too late for that, but you know.
All right, fail, pass, pass, fail, fail. Okay, so starting with him, that will kill him. Whoops. And all of the fires are putted. So he dead.
Stop this
This guy-
immediately!
Passed, but he was already damaged, so he dead. So half is 16, basically, right?
Mm-hmm.
And,
Oh no, more like 17.
all right,
18?
he-
Yeah, 18 for half. My bad, I can't do math. 36 divided by
well,
2 is
another
18.
can clearly. And all right,
I implore them to stop, but I imagine that that doesn't matter.
sure.
Everybody, freeze!
We'd prepare not to. We'd prefer not to kill you all.
Bastion.
As I kill 4 of them.
Freeze!
Damn it. It's not gonna fit. That's unfortunate.
What's not gonna fit?
My fireball.
It's a 20-foot
Just,
diameter.
I just put all these fires
For
out.
radius.
Don't put it back up.
Yeah, this is a radius. Like, so
Yeah.
it's 40 feet across. So it'd be like end to end. It's like this big.
Ooh, well, in that case, I'm trying to hit. I want to. This would be 40. If I could, I would do this.
Hit yourself with the fireball.
Yeah, why not? I can take it.
So if it's
Hit all these guys with
so
me.
it's basically 40 feet across, right?
Yeah, it's a 40-foot across sphere.
Oh, it's a sphere.
Yeah, it's a sphere. But it shouldn't matter for the purposes of how you have that, of where you're positioning that.
That should
Okay.
be right.
It should still hit them all.
Is that right?
That's 35.
Well, from
More. Oh, now it's
Oh,
40.
that's 40. Yeah.
So there you go, Thomas. Where you want it?
One row higher,
And
and then one row to the right. There we go.
Perfect. All right. So go ahead and roll the stuff on it.
Bastion also wants to set the wagon on fire.
Wagon's a lost cause. It's already on fire.
Dex save 0. That's not right.
That has some low roll too. 3 1.
Should be Dex save 15.
By the way, this group check macro is a lifesaver. You said 16?
15.
15.
15. So 2 passed for half damage, which is 11. So he's the second one, so he takes. Come on now.
I'm surprised you didn't absorb elements on your own fireball.
Can I do that? I was thinking about it. I don't think
It's
you
a
can.
reaction.
Can you use a
Oh, it's
reaction
a
on your
spell,
own
though.
turn, though?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
Oh.
you can.
Really?
absolutely. Yeah, you
Yeah.
just won't be able to use it again until.
But
Well, then
since
I can't cast the 2 spells. That'd be the problem.
Oh, true.
That is
Yeah.
true. And that would kill him.
Otherwise, that'd be too OP. You could just fireball yourself all the time and just absorb elements.
Kill him. And kill him.
And then that's it.
All right.
That doesn't make any sense though, because you can counterspell when somebody counterspells you on your turn. So, like that ruling isn't consistent.
Jay, you're making a lot of sense here.
I mean, I would rule if you want to do it, you could, because you could theoretically counterspell as well. I mean, yeah, 'cause you can
I kind of
counterspell somebody
wonder.
counterspell you.
I've been allowed to shield stuff during my turn, like if I leave for an attack of opportunity.
Well, the question isn't whether or not you can use your reaction in your turn. The question is whether or not you can use a reaction on your turn to cast a spell in which you've already cast a spell in that turn.
Sure.
I would rule no, but
I mean, I think that ruling is meant to prevent you from doing a action and a bonus action. I don't think it's meant to stop a reaction, but
I'm going to hit the old Googler.
that's actually a good question.
Jeremy
What is the-
Crawford, get on it.
The Googler.
My party went up against 2 wizards, blah, blah, blah. There are...
Lively D&D debate. Dungeons and debate. No, I like debate and dragons better. Never mind.
Okay, so there's a Sage Advice Compendium. Wizards of the Coast address this exact issue. Here's the exact quote. You also cast a reaction spell on your turn? So also cast. You sure can. A common way for it to happen. Cornelius the Wizard is casting a fireball on his turn. His foe casts counterspell. Cornelius has counterspell prepared and uses reaction to counterspell it. So yes, you could in fact use reaction to cast absorb elements.
All right, I'm gonna do that then. So I will cast a fireball, and then as it explodes, I absorb most of the fire into myself.
Beautiful. All right.
And now I'm on fire, and I can hit people with it.
Pretty sure it doesn't work like that.
No, it does. I can add 1d6 fire damage to my attacks now.
New combo.
Seems good.
All right, that's it for me.
Now you just need to haste yourself so you can hit him twice.
it's only the first time you hit with a melee attack.
Yeah, it's true.
But then you're on fire and burning. No. Lose concentration, then you're stunned.
What appears to be a human in robes walks up just past the gate here.
Uh-oh. I may not be able to kill the guy I wanted to kill.
And casts it
Uh-oh.
right there.
What's he
Ooh,
casting?
Ice Storm.
Nice.
Fuck. That's probably a deck save.
It's probably con.
It is, in fact, a dexterity save.
Should have saved that absorb elements.
But he's not casting it on you. I don't think.
I thought he was.
Yeah, he is. He is 100% casting, just like that.
Brian! Give me false hope here.
No, I was just moving it.
It's beautiful. I'm taking full damage too.
0 and 0.
Only 5?
So
Okay.
18 plus 5.
Oh.
23.
The 5 is bludgeoning, the 18 is cold damage.
So 23. Alright.
And the area is difficult terrain.
And the area is difficult terrain. And
That kills those guards, I'm sure.
probably. Okay, so he dead.
Killed his own dudes.
What was it? 23. So half
Yep.
is. Oh, yep. Even with the half, he dead. He dead. One pass, one fail. So he alive. He dead. Keelan.
What about this card?
Well, he did. He also did.
Keelan is going to shoot at this guy. Ooh, gosh. I guess she's gonna shoot again at that guy.
There it is.
And I don't. Does she get sneak? I don't think she gets sneak.
He's not engaged with anyone, so no.
Yeah, so it would be -3, so it's just the 6.
On which guy? I'm sorry.
This one.
So how
So
much?
17.
So he did.
Okay. And then that's it.
All right. Actually, I'm gonna do this because I'm gonna not tell you guys where he is.
I know where he is.
Make a perception check. Keelan and Sorain. Oh, nicely done.
I told you, I'm like max and minning tonight. So weird.
All right, Mr. Schnicket.
Alright, I'm gonna move to right here. And I am going to spend a spell slot to summon my Eldritch Cannon.
Spicy.
And my Eldritch Cannon is going to be the Ballista variety.
Sure.
Let me drag my cannon. I'm going to put it right here. Doop, right there. And it's going to shoot at the wizard that just hit me.
Okay. 28. Well, we'll hit. Yes.
17 force damage.
All right.
Oh, and I need to make a con check for my wind wall. And I'm good. It's still up.
Is it for you?
That is it for me. Well, actually, let me see. How far away am I from that guy? 105 feet. I'm gonna move back. That'll be all of my movement back to get back to there.
This guy will attack Wrath and whiff all of them.
22?
The 22 misses Wrath, I'm pretty sure.
No, it hits me.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I keep doing that. That was Bastion.
Oh, okay.
This is Brath.
Ah. I was confused.
2022-18.
The 20 and the 22 hit.
For 16 bludgeoning damage.
All right.
We're a pretty
And
high AC party, really.
You are, yeah.
Don't tell him that.
I feel like he knows.
Oh, but but as this guy comes within range of me, I would
Oh, you
use
can
my
make an attack?
reaction to attack him. Yeah,
Absolutely.
it's not hexbladed, so it's just this. 14.
14 hits exactly, actually.
Okay. Then 9.
Stick him with
You-
the pointy end.
You actually impale him as you come in and kills him, so you don't take any of that damage.
Nice.
Oh, did you make a? Oh, Stinky, did you make a Constitution save for the thingy?
For the Moonwell, yeah, I got a 17.
Okay, cool. So he would have bonus action. He will
Wait.
take a light crossbow attack at Keelan. 21.
Yeah, that hits.
8 piercing.
Okay.
That's this guy down here. This fine gentleman charges in with his greatsword. And rolls an 11 and a 13.
Miss. We don't recognize these people, though, right?
You do not. No.
This one back here was the mage, right?
This one way back there. Yeah.
Way up here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Good to know.
I shot
This
him with
guy's
my
going
force
to fire
ballista.
his bow at Schnicket.
Shield. Those
Okay.
both miss.
All right. Now the remaining guards. Don't know why it's doing it whispering, but one did hit. Apparently did no damage because it's not rolling it. That's odd.
Hit who?
The little guy. Oh, he only has 1 hit point left. This guy up here.
Oh, okay.
I think that's all the guards. Yep. Except for the guys on the inside who are continuing to run as far away as they can. Sorry.
I'm gonna use my feline agility to double my movement speed and move down here. And I'm gonna bonus action hide.
All right.
And that'll be it.
He can't roll high enough to see you. And he also can't roll high enough to see you. So there we go.
Interesting strategy.
That all of them? I believe it is. This is at. Oops. Get the right character sheet up would help. At Schnicket.
The 24 will hit. He rolled
Even
really
with the
high.
shield, huh?
Yeah, my AC with the shield is 22.
It's 8 slashing. And these are 2 at. One of them dashed to get there, so he can't attack. So one guy attacking at Wrath, 12 and 22.
The 22 hits.
For 7 slashing.
I have to make a concentration check for Far Step.
This is kind of when I wish I was
Yep.
Beautiful.
Lucian still, so I could 5th level inflict wounds this guy.
Just melt him. Brath.
I'm gonna turn around to Schnicket, and I'm just gonna put one finger up, and I'm gonna say, I'll be right back. And I'm gonna cast Far Step to go to here. And
Are
I'll
you
take.
casting it, or it's already up? So you
Sorry,
just-
as a bonus action, I will use my continued casting of Far Step.
Gotcha.
And, yeah, and then I'll just take one step forward. I'll attack this guy twice with my spear.
I think you need to go one more, don't you? Or is that 10?
I
You
mean,
need to go 10-foot range, so you need to move one more.
it looks like 5 to me. Diagonally?
You don't see the guy?
No, this guy right here.
There's no guy there. Does your thing show a guy there?
Yeah, right here. The
Oh,
wizard guy.
I see him right here.
I
The
see a
wizard's
guy
back
right
here,
there.
actually.
Huh.
That's really weird. Let me see
Okay.
something. I'm gonna move him over here, and I'm move him back.
Okay, there you go.
That's bizarro.
Okay,
There you go.
so I got 15 left. I'll attack this guy.
All right.
15,
There is
19.
no guy. It was all an illusion.
Non-illusion. He will shield.
I will. Nah, it's not worth it.
I'm thinking about counterspelling the shield.
Yeah. And so I'm guessing 15 and 19 both miss.
Yes.
Okay. And that's it for me.
All right. Bastion.
All right. I'm gonna get out of the cone of cold.
Okay.
Do I have to like make a check or anything at the start of my turn for that, or is that
It's
something
just
else? I'm
difficult
thinking of?
terrain for that one move.
Okay.
It'll be gone at the end of the wizard's turn.
Okay. And then I will cast haste on myself.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna attack this guy.
All right.
Don't forget your 1d6 fire damage.
Well, that's not right.
Doesn't matter. He only had like 4 left.
I'm still on. It's on fire. So I'm just casually walk behind this guy as he's just bonking on me and just stab his friend through the stomach with a flaming sword.
Stop resisting.
It's not personal. This is for money. That's it for me.
Okay. Second here.
Do I see anything out the door, by the way?
No.
Okay. 120 dark vision, but yeah. Good to know that this is it.
Roll 20. There we go. Okay, that was weird. The wizard will cast Greater Invisibility.
That you might want to counterspell.
I don't have any spell slots left.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, I have a scroll of counterspell, but I'm not going to use that for this.
Hey, that's a warlock, dude.
Yeah,
mean,
far
Warlock,
step and
run out of
cone of
spells.
cold, and that's it.
I thought you would have had 3 slots by now, but
No, that's level 11.
Ah, shit.
Soon.
Okay, so that's his turn.
Did he move?
He did move, yes.
Well, Brath would technically get an attack of opportunity at
Attacks of
disadvantage.
opportunity are against
be able to
things
see
you
the
can
target.
see. Yeah.
You have to be able to.
Oh,
see
yep. Okay, you're right.
Elon.
Okay, I am going to use my last lightning arrow on this one.
I'm sorry, which one?
The sneaky,
Okay.
sneak.
Let me. I assumed that would hit him. No, come on. Roll 20. Give me a break here. Oh, that's why. That was my fault. All right, I take it back. Roll 20. That was my bad. Yes, that does hit.
Okay.
I was still on the GM layer, so I was trying to click on the token.
Yeah. 21.
21 hits, 21 damage, so it's a dex save.
No, they just take the 21. The other
Ooh.
person has to do a dex save. I believe. Let me double check. I don't know if they also have to take.
Well, he passes, and so it's 2d8 damage, half.
Yeah.
No, I think the first one
Only-
is you just rolled a 8. They're not going to make you take a dex save on a roll on attack roll at the same time. Then
Yeah,
either
no.
an attack roll or a save.
It would be if I missed the hit, they would still
There you
take
go.
damage. It would just be half.
Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah.
Alright.
So sorry. Half 6. And then I will shoot again with one of my +1 arrows at sneak.
Okay. 16 does hit. Yep.
And then I don't think the sneak
Would not.
matters, but we'll just, since I rolled a 1 on that, we'll just add that as the +1 for my arrow.
Oh, okay, sure.
So it'll be 16.
All right.
And that is my turn.
This guy, pretty grievously wounded, going to go here, and he is going to throw his cocktail. And he's going to get the hell out of here. Stick it, I believe. Stick it?
Oh, sorry. I had my mic muted. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to have my Eldritch over to here. And
Alright.
it's going to shoot at the guy right in front of me.
Okay.
Does a 20 hit?
Does.
8 damage. He's still alive, probably.
He did.
Oh, he's dead. Nice. Let's see, how far away am I? Okay. So, I am going to throw a fireball where I think the wizard is.
Okay.
And I think the wizard has gone off of the left side of the map.
Okay.
And I'm going to put one end of the fireball right in front of Brath, so it'll be 40 feet to the left of where Brath is the radius of the fireball.
All right.
By the way, Brat is not necessarily wrong.
I meant to say Brath.
All right.
So fireball. That's not what I meant to do. 32 damage, DC 17, dex save, if I hit him.
Okay. No wizard appears in front of Brath on fire.
Okay. Feels bad.
Are there any of these dudes left? I don't think so.
And Schnicket is actually going to move 30 feet this way. to get away from that group of 3 guys. I don't want to get fucked up by them.
All right, this guy is going to dash 10, 20, 30, 40, 5.
I'll take an
And then
attack
he's
of
going-
opportunity on him.
Sure.
15 hit.
15 does not hit. He is in plate.
Mm-hmm.
He will use an action surge, and he will attack.
All right.
21, 24.
Yep, those both hit. Ooh.
Ignore the secondary damage. He actually does splash damage to nearby enemies.
Oh, okay. So 19.
So it's 19.
And I gotta make 2 concentration checks with advantage because I have Warcaster.
Passed both.
Golden.
Yep.
Golden.
This guy will look around confused at Brath's disappearance. And attack. Bastion.
All right, I'm going to.
And he
This
will
is a
fail.
good. This is a good guy, yes.
This guy? The one
No,
with
that's a
neck-
bad guy.
That's a bad
That's
guy.
a
He's the one
bad guy.
attacking you.
I see. They all look the same after a
I
while.
was gonna say that feels like a
Basically,
Bastion
red
move.
border bad guy, blue border good guy.
Good, bad, I don't know.
I will stab this gentleman.
Oh, it's not quite you.
Who cares? Just
Oh.
kill everything.
I misunderstood what was happening. I understand now. Well, that's not going to hit me.
Oh, I realized I did these guys out of order, so this is when the guy would hit Brath, by the way, and now I'll go down and do the guy that I should have done before. This guy is going to... where is he? He takes out an arrow, shoots it, and it explodes on impact down here. Going to move over here.
Is he shooting from there?
No, he fired and then moved.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's still whispering, and I don't know why, but either way, they hit twice, and he has 1 hit point left, so this guy's dead. Sorain.
I'm going to move right here. Bonus action, dip one of my arrows in poison and shoot it at this guy.
Okay, is that long range?
No. It's only 50.
Perfect.
And since I was hidden, do I get advantage on the attack?
Yes.
Alright.
Which means you also get sneak attack.
Mhm.
So 25.
25 does hit.
He does have to make a 14 con save for the poison damage, which was 9 of it. Even if that was con, he'd probably pass. So that's 9 less
Oh, was
damage.
it con? I'm sorry, yeah.
Yeah.
But
Well, he rolled a 19.
Yeah, he would have passed. So that's 17, 23 damage. Then.
You winged him good.
And he can't uncanny dodge because he was not aware.
That is absolutely correct.
And I probably can't bonus action hide right now, so I will. Let's see. What can I do again? I will bonus action dash straight towards him. And that's it.
These guys 10, 20, 30.
Oh wait, I can't do that.
40,
Or use my bonus action.
50, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. There you go. And they are done. Brath.
Oh, do I have any idea of where the the wizard might have gone?
Make a perception check.
Natural 20.
He ran down on the map.
I was debating whether or not to fire the fireball back or down, and I was thinking not down. Well, no wizard would do that, and as other guys are running, nah.
Okay, can I use my bonus action to teleport to him then, so I can attack him?
Oh, you don't know exactly where he is. You just know he moved in that direction.
Even with a natural 20?
Even with a natural 20.
And he's
Fine.
invisible, yeah.
Then I'll attack this guy.
Alright.
And probably miss both times. Because I'm rolling like dog shit tonight.
18 hits, actually.
Oh, nice. Okay. And then with my blunt end, I will swing back around and miss again.
All right.
That's it for me.
Bastion.
All right. Let's try this again. I'm going to stab this guy.
Stab.
Uh,
Yes.
yeah. He's stab
stab
successful.
again.
Also,
Oh
stab
my
also
God.
successful.
This is going to be a great 20 damage because I don't do a lot of damage. Oh, it's 17 and 9. 26.
He's a beefy boy. He's hurting though.
You made a mistake. That's it.
Okay.
Schnicket on his turn also, I didn't mention, would have dropped a wind wall.
All right. All right. Where is he? Is that him? No. 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 Okay, it's weird. Don't know where his character sheet went.
I have to say, I'm very impressed by how many people are on the board right now that you are controlling.
Yeah,
Fine.
yeah. Trying. Here we go.
Doing very well.
You're doing a great job, Brian.
Thanks. Thanks, Thomas.
We're proud of you.
Going to put the fireball there.
Where?
Can you, oh,
We
I'm
see
sorry,
it.
I put it in the wrong layer. My mistake. There you go. So a DC 14 dex save for 35 damage on the guards and on Bastion. Guards, none of them
Oh,
survive it.
It's almost like Brian tailored all of these spells to have dex saves.
Or finally put it. Does the cannon have to make a dex save?
Yeah, it would. I'm looking it up right now to see what.
absorb
it should-
elements.
You didn't even roll the dex save.
I know. Oh, I passed.
Nice, nice.
So that
So
would
is it-
make it. That would make it quarter damage.
So it's what, 17 have to 9?
18 happened then, yeah.
There you go. So 9 fire damage.
Whew. I didn't like that one.
Eldritch Cannon.
I wasn't a fan of that at all.
Keelan.
Oh, okay. So I am going to shoot one at this one. And,
Which one again?
oof.
Mm.
The sneaky one.
This guy. Okay.
And I critted.
Okay. So he is. I think you just exploded him. What is the rule for
Okay.
killing him outright?
Has to go. So if his hit point max is 50, he has to go to -50 to die outright.
Oh, then you didn't. But you. Hold
I
on,
made him go pretty unconscious.
I thought it was half. You had to go half.
No,
Nope.
no, it's
Up
No.
the full HP
Is it?
down.
Okay, well in that case, you definitely didn't kill him outright. But he is yeah,
Okay.
unconsciosus.
he is very unconscious.
And then I will use my second shot on this guy.
I don't think you would have line of sight on him through the crates.
I'm on top of the crates.
Even still. Because if he's on the floor and there's towers of crates between you and him,
What if I jump?
if you went forward more or went to the ground, you could, yeah.
Okay. I will.
So it's difficult terrain to move through the crates.
Okay. So if I wanted to get, I don't know.
So
would I be
basically,
able to
it's
get, like,
10
here?
to move over. So if you
Well.
you could get to, it's like that would be 10 and 15, 20, 25, 30. I think that
And
gives you line
I
of
have
sight.
35, so I'll probably move one more over.
Oh yeah, one more, and then you would definitely have.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. There you go.
All right. And then I will shoot him.
29 does hit.
Okay. And then I don't. Do I have sneak attack on that one? I don't think so.
No.
No.
So -2.
All right, so he will uncanny
21.
dodge. Is that it for you?
Yep.
All right. Schnicket.
I am upcasting Thunder Wave level 2.
All right.
DC 17 con save, 15 damage to the guys around me if they fail it.
Is it con?
Yep.
Oh well, he failed. And is it
They
half
both
damage?
failed.
Both failed. Okay, and 15? Then they both dead.
15 damage, yep. My Eldritch Cannon will move so Bastion isn't in the way right there, and it'll fire on the guy that Wrath is fighting.
All right.
19,
Yep, that hits.
13 damage.
Is that it for you?
That is it.
This guy will whistle. He will fire a arrow. Into this stack of crates here.
Ah.
And he will. I think you climb at half movement. So it's 10, 20, 30. So he's basically on top of the wall right now. Oh, hold on, let me reveal it. So the edge of the map that I'm about to reveal is where the wall is. So he's basically on top of the wall, ready to jump to the other side.
Wait, there's a wall?
Mhm.
I didn't
There's
know
a
there
wall.
was a wall there.
Yeah, so I said there's a wall at the
It's
end
like,
of
it's like around the courtyard, right?
around the courtyard, and that's why the gate was up here.
Okay. The gate's up there. Okay, then I still would have put the fireball where I would.
Yeah, the gate was right here.
Yeah.
Or maybe,
So
yeah,
the wizard was right by the gate. So
yeah,
I
they
would've
walked
put,
through the gate.
right. I would have put the fireball in the same spot.
Right.
I was like, holy shit, there was a wall there. Like I wouldn't have put the fireball there if I knew there was a wall
No,
there.
no, there's a gate up there. That's the gate. This whole group came through that gate.
Yeah. We're good.
This guy, after getting blasted with a cannon, drops his sword and surrenders.
The one brass fighting?
Yep.
Ooh.
This gentleman moves to either side of you. He will take 3 attacks. 21, 25, 14. Take the 2 hit. So 10 and 10.
The one Bastion's fighting surrendered, not the one Brath's fighting.
Correct. Did I do it again?
Yeah,
Yep.
you said breath.
My mistake. The one Bastion is fighting surrender. The one Brath is fighting attacked him. My
Okay.
apologies.
And I shot the one that Brath was fighting, not the one that Bastion was fighting.
Oh, that makes a difference. I'll give him his hit points back.
Yeah.
This guy would. This would not change anything. But was it
13.
Wouldn't change anything. So it's 20 onto Brath. I'm going to think about it every time now because apparently I cannot tell them apart. And you can make an attack of opportunity as he walks away. He makes a comment on well fought. He starts walking through the gate. Or
I would
jogging
like
through
to
the gate.
attempt to grapple him.
Okay.
That's my attack of opportunity.
All right.
Contested, what,
I think you
athletics?
have to roll to hit first. It's still an attack.
Okay, sure, we'll just do this.
Yeah. And then I think it's an opposed athletics. I'm going to double check this. Because the rules on this are so weird.
It should be. Should be opposed
I'm
athletics.
pretty sure it's a rolling to hit and then an opposed. Right. That doesn't help at all.
You may not even need to roll to hit. It might just be opposed
No, because
athletics.
it is considered an attack. God damn it. These articles are useless. The base means both creatures being affected with grapple.
Strength athletic chest contested by the target's strength or dexterity check. Athletics or acrobatics.
So no attack roll. Okay, that's bizarre. It's counted as
So-
an attack with no attack roll.
Well,
So he gets a 20 plus strength or athletics.
So it's a 20.
Yeah,
Is it a saving throw or is it a check?
it's athletics.
Athletics.
you do make the attack roll, but then it's the person's athletics versus the grapplee's athletics or acrobatics.
Use
From
the
what this
attack
says.
action to make a special melee attack at grapple. You determine you're the most larger than you, using at least one free hinge. It's easy to make a strength. Okay, if you succeed, the subject is grappled. The condition specifies the thing to end it. Okay, so this guy is grappled then. There are no guards left. Remember this. Serene.
I'm going to take bonus action to use steady aim and shoot at the guy on the wall.
Okay.
Ooh.
18.
15 will miss. I'm 99% sure. Let me double check. Yes, 15 will miss.
Bad luck.
Yeah. Well, that's the end of my turn. Unless I could bonus action hide out here in the open.
Negatory.
Okay. Yeah, that's no turn.
All right. I don't think there are any of these guys left either, right?
Well, there's the one that surrendered.
Yeah, he has his own place on the thing. Brath.
Can I just use my movement and action to pull us back 30 feet?
It's halved if you're pulling somebody.
Sure, so that's 15 feet for movement, and then
And if
15
you
feet for my
dash,
action.
15 feet again.
What would be the rules on his step thing? You want to tell
I'm pretty sure it's only yourself.
Yeah,
so-
that would be something like a dimension door with like a willing creature.
Yeah, with something like that, if you want to bring an unwilling creature, they usually get to make a save.
I don't remember what it's called.
When you move, you can drag or carry a grappled creature whose speed is halved. Perfect. Yeah, we did do that right. All right.
And just for funsies, I guess with my bonus action, I will use Hexblade's Curse on the guy.
Bastion.
All right. I will. How long does haste last? A minute?
Yes, that sounds right.
I will hit this guy again.
He surrendered.
I thought the guy by Brat's. No, okay, never mind.
That's my fault. That guy surrendered. That's why I
Okay,
gave him
so
the
the guy by Brat's still fighting.
Guy by
Yes.
breath is still fighting.
I
It should
would be
dragged.
calling for help. Yeah, I've got this one.
Well, I'm gonna
I
use
got
the
one.
rear and kapow kapow.
All right. Miss,
Ugh.
miss, 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 miss.
I just took a breath and say, I failed you.
That's
That's it.
All right. Oh, there it is. A fireball appears on these crates here, exploding them.
Now,
Can I see?
can we
I
see
it
where it's coming
originated
from? Yeah, because it's a
I don't know,
little like fiery dot that it like goes out from the origin and then explodes on
A
impact.
brief streak flashes from your pointing finger. Okay, make a perception check. So anybody, basically that's Bastion, Wrath, Schnicket.
That is the second natural 20 to perceive this guy.
Okay, all three of you
But-
see the flash originate.
Would I be able to see?
No, you will not be able to see
Ha!
it.
Oh,
From
no, wouldn't
right
be able
here.
to either.
From right where?
Right here.
Right.
Where?
Can you guys not see it? I don't know.
No.
Why. Hold on.
Can you
Right,
just
how
put
about
his
now? Right
token
here.
back on there?
Yep.
Yep.
Nope, because he's going to be moving.
Of course he is.
It was right here, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
All right, Keelan.
Yes. So I am just gonna shoot twice at my boy on the fence.
Okay. Yep, those will hit.
So 19 plus 19. Oh my god.
38.
38, yeah.
He will uncanny dodge one of them. He seems very wounded.
And that is my turn.
All right.
God, I wish I had another fireball.
Check it.
All right, I'm gonna move. Right about there. And where did it originate from again?
From right. Let me make sure I. Hold on a minute. 20, right here.
Right there.
Yep.
And the green is the door, the gate.
Gate is the green, yes.
Okay, so it was right here,
Correct.
right? All right.
Here, I'll put a little dot where it was. Yep, you're right. Yeah, that square is where it was. 100%.
Okay. All right, where this box is right here.
Okay.
Web.
All right. Oh, we'll go ahead and we'll put that up there. So like, oops. Shoot. So it was like something like this. Is that about right?
I don't see anything.
Oh, was it? What's the 20 by 20?
Yeah, it's 20-foot cube.
So something about like that is right. Can you see that now?
Yeah, but move it up one square.
It's good enough.
And just so that there's no way to pass between the web and the gate.
Okay.
And do I see the outline of any humanoids?
Make a perception check.
10.
You do not.
I figure it would be pretty obvious, though, if there was, like, he would be wrapped in webs if he failed to save.
That's an oddly human-shaped lump in that web.
And now this is being weird again. Hold on a second. I think I'm gonna have to.
All right, my new least favorite thing is invisible wizards.
No, it's the a recurring least favorite thing that happened in campaign 1 as well.
Yes.
Alright. Sorry, I had to reboot roll 20. This is being really weird.
You can get, I think it's Witch Sight that'll eventually just let you see them. Like, oh, you're invisible? No, you're not.
Okay.
I was actually considering the fighting style blind sight thing, the within
Yeah.
like 10 feet or something.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I would still get my attacks of opportunity if they tried to flee from my melee range.
And then if you pair that with Sentinel later, it's like, haha, no, you don't.
Or Booming Blade, then they take extra damage as they try to leave, and they have to make 2 Constitution saving throws.
That too.
Alright. Now it's working. So this guy down here. Going to fire his crossbow again. Not that one.
I'm getting tired of playing Battleship with this wizard, though.
And then he's gonna jump over the other side of the wall. And now he's out of sight. He stands there. This guy is visibly irritated that you have grappled him. He is going to attack you thrice. 18, 23, 24.
The second 2 hit.
For
Ooh.
15 and 14.
Whew.
He will
Ouch.
then use his last action surge of the day and do it again. 19, 22, 27.
Yeah, all of those hit.
Uh-oh.
12, 14, and 13.
Okay, what's the total?
Hold on. For all 5 attacks?
Yeah, sure. Let's
All right,
29. I got it.
68.
41. Okay, 68.
15 plus 14 plus 12 plus 14 plus 13. 68 damage is accurate, yes.
Ow.
Not unconscious, but ow.
Sorain.
I'm going to run over here and check and see if this guy is still alive. And if so, try and stabilize him.
Do you have a healer kit?
I do not. Never mind.
Then make a medicine check. Or healing or whatever it is. I think it's medicine, right? You do not know if he's alive, and you do not succeed on stabilizing him if he is.
Uh-oh.
Or actually, she is. It is a she.
Don't you have a... Do you not have a healer's kit?
Nope.
Brath.
Thought we all did.
He was later edition. I'm gonna pivot so that I'm flanking this guy with my grapple. And
Alright.
then I will attack.
All right. Uh, 27, 30, both hit.
I don't have anything to add to these. So yeah.
I mean, you could Booming Blade him.
No, that's different. Okay, so yeah, 29 damage. And yeah, that's it. That's action and bonus action.
All right. Bastion.
I'm just gonna try to keep giving it to this guy and hopefully save Brath from being murdered.
Giving him the
Actually-
business.
Haste gives me another action, right? So I can do 2 actions and still have a bonus.
Yep.
Cool. Alrighty then. I'm gonna I feel like I should have more to do. Guess I'll just hit him with my sword.
Well, you don't have double. You don't have anything that gives you extra attack, right?
No, I don't.
Yeah. Well, that's it right there. And it's just two
Struggle with
attacks.
being a wizard. I'll give him the old 1-2.
Both hit, because you're flanking.
12, 6, and then as my bonus, I will second wind.
All right.
Oh, by the way, I had to make Constitution saves for all, what, 5 of those hits?
All 5 hits, yep.
With advantage, and none of them were more than 20, so it's still 10 on all of them.
5 of them, though, you think there's a decent chance you'll whiff on one of them, but
10 makes it.
close.
18 makes it.
All right. Is that it?
Still on a far step.
Is Keelan's turn now?
No, it's the invisible wizard's turn.
The invisible wizard.
He's not on the thing because he's in the DM lair.
That bastard.
A lightning bolt appears
From where?
from right here.
God damn it.
At Bastion.
He always moves in the way I don't expect him to move.
Fuck! Dex, fuck you! God damn it!
Isn't he? Wait, where was he when he
Right
cast that?
Right here.
He's gonna hit his own guy too.
No, you could do it. He could 100% do it at an angle. If he hits Brath as well, he will hit his own guy.
Right, yeah. If he was going to
Okay.
try to...
Absorb
Actually, I don't
elements.
see him a way to sidewind that.
Really eating up all my spell slots with these
And I'll
absorb
be honest,
elements.
I thought about having... You know what, actually? He's going to blast it through all 3 of them.
Fuck! Well, so I'm gonna
So-
do 2 things then. I'm gonna absorb elements, and when I... Is that how that works? I have to read this.
Well, then
Sorry,
I'm going to
whatever
be
you
I'm going to be
consider.
down then.
Well, so I need a ruling then, Brian. So
What's the-
when I cast an abjuration spell,
Uh-huh.
I
Which
can
absorb
summon.
elements is?
I summon an arcane ward.
Sure.
That's not an action, a reaction, or a bonus action. It's just a thing that happens.
Okay.
Would I be able to use that to absorb damage from Brath?
I would say that since it's traveling from the
Okay.
bottom of the map and you are slightly closer, the
Here,
lightning
you
bolt
can
would
read
hit
it there
you.
if you'd like.
No, I believe it. I would say since you are a hair closer, the lightning bolt would hit you first. Therefore, the spell would go off first, and the speed of magic would give the ward. If you guys were swapped, I would say no.
Well, then I can absorb up to 17 hit points of damage from Brath.
All right. So then Brath only takes 10.
Does that help?
Yeah,
It keeps him up.
yeah. It made all the difference in the world. However, the other guy still got his turn before me, so...
Okay, well, now I have lightning all over me now, and I can hit him with lightning too. So
Cool.
Whoops.
He made his save.
I
Damn.
did make a save.
Don't forget your con check.
Oh, yep.
I only took 10 damage, so yeah, it's still up.
Nice. All right. And let me move, or maybe not move this guy.
Well, he would have had to have moved at some point to get into a space where he could hit us with all 3 of us. So he's only gonna have
Now-
so much movement from where that obvious lightning bolt started.
Yeah,
actually-
I like how you didn't make us roll perception for that because it's just so clear.
I mean, he would not have had to move.
Oh,
Wouldn't he? 'Cause,
Wasn't he-
it's-
wasn't he,
it's-
like,
it's a-
over
it's a
here
square on either
somewhere?
side.
so he'd have to go like here and then.
He
Pew!
was-
No, it's 5 feet across.
yeah, it's 5
Lightning
feet
bolt.
across, so that's it right there.
Okay, fair. And he was right over here somewhere.
Yep.
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 Still my least favorite thing in D&D's. Invisible
Healing.
wizard.
Well,
Well, you know what? I have to deal with Wrath's AC or Bastion's AC, so you get to deal with Invisible Wizard. If you really want to blame someone, blame Thomas. Okay.
Either way, it's the DM's fault.
This is a direct challenge to the DM. You cannot kill me.
Power word kill.
Oh fuck! The old Illuminous special.
Oh, why we always gotta bring up Illumina?
Healing.
Aww.
Did he leave?
Yeah, he did.
Sorry, buddy.
Unfortunately, because I haven't seen anything that's going on, I won't cast Fairy Fire. But that would be so useful right now. And I feel really bad about it. So
I'm
just
sure you do.
I do, because I wish I could make him visible. And I'm just gonna double dash to here.
You know, I used to have Fairy Fire, but then I switched it off my spell list when you had it. That's
Yeah.
funny.
But it would make sense if I used Fairy Fire, because I don't know that there's an invisible wizard around.
Yeah.
So that's my turn.
All right. All right. Schnicket.
Alright, I'm gonna move to here. My Eldritch Cannon is gonna shoot at the grappled dude.
All right.
21 for 11 damage. And I am going to cast Scorching Ray on him as well.
That has a lot of health.
He does.
He's been
He's a
yellow.
boy.
He's been yellow through that damage and the lightning bolt damage.
It looks like I've got 2 hits.
Oh, he
Probably.
did
18
pass
to
it.
28 both hit, and the
He-
first 21 hits as well.
He did pass his save though.
He did.
Oops. Where's the damage? No, that's not what I
2d6.
wanted.
And then a second one.
Yep.
So 8,
So 12
12 plus 11 is 23.
total.
Not 223, 23.
No, 223. He's super dead.
All right. This person is doing something. This person, thinking you guys are no longer paying attention to him, is trying to subtly walk away.
Schnicket's gonna turn back and say,
Move again and I kill you.
As this is going on, this guy is going to say, I can leave and make this easier. He will use his second wind to regain 20 hit points. And then he will attack Wrath for 12.
Yeah. It's just high enough that I can't scroll of shield it either. Damn it. God. All right. Yeah. I'm down. Yeah.
This guy has a good bonus, but he has also been rolling
Yeah.
bananas high.
Yeah.
And now he will attack Bastion.
And I've missed him like 8 times.
He will try.
And you may take an attack of opportunity as he walks away, or starts to.
grapple him.
Very well. I will try to grapple him.
grapple him. We just said it's an opposed, right? We determined that was no roll on that, just an opposed.
Yeah, that's athletics, yeah?
Athletics, yeah.
Whoops, that's Arcana, but it's the same thing, +7.
That's the only thing he's not rolling well on is that. So he is grappled again. And I believe that's Sorain, yeah?
Yeah, I'll use my feeling agility, double my movement speed, then I'll bonus action dash up here.
Does he
And
bump into someone?
Yeah, do I bump into anyone?
Oh, you know what? I didn't make my con save when I took damage back there for haste.
Oh,
You
yep,
do
let's do
that.
Drops.
Unless you have Warcaster.
I do not.
It didn't
So
drop
Okay.
yet.
That
DC
would've
10,
been-
right?
Would that have been disadvantage on the athletics check then?
Wait, how
It
much
wouldn't-
damage did you take?
You took
Like
14.
27. No.
He used
Wait,
absorb
It
element.
would absorb elements.
Right.
Oh, so
then
he's good.
So he's good.
Yeah.
you're good.
Yep,
And
so
so-
no disadvantage. That's what I made me think about. I was like, wait, am I exhausted from the fucking haste?
It
Well,
would've
right.
been, and then you would have failed because you'd had a 12 and he had a 13.
Well,
So
he
all
would have
the
been stunned. He wouldn't have been
Yeah,
able to
no,
grapple him.
yeah, I
Yeah,
wouldn't have
but
been able
also-
to take a reaction. Yeah.
And then actually he would have been hit twice by that.
And I
on his
didn't
way
bump
out.
into anyone.
Okay, so I'm sorry. Who was Sorain?
Yeah, I didn't
You
bump
did not
into
bump
anyone.
into anybody on the way up.
Yeah.
No.
I will shoot this guy with my short bow.
Okay. Miss.
Feels bad.
Yep, that'll be it.
I am going to. I'm going to GM roll a death save for Brath.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Bastion. You're grappling with this dude. Brath is bleeding out on the floor over there.
I'm going to. Can I do actions while I have somebody grappled?
Yes.
And can I move? I can move, right?
You can move.
Yeah.
You
Okay,
can
I'm
drag him
gonna.
with you at half movement.
I'm gonna move over here, and with my first action, I'm gonna give Breath a healing potion.
Okay.
Ooh, thank you.
Oh, hanging on to it, the scruff of his shirt with one hand, feeding Breath a healing potion with the other.
So normally we do 1 point of exhaustion for dropping and a second point of exhaustion for 2 failed saving throws, and I rolled a 1 on your death saving throw.
Ooh,
So you have 2 points of exhaustion.
it's really good you got that healing potion then, because next round you could have been dead.
Well, he also on his turn could have decided to shove a sword into me for one of his 2 melee attacks.
Very
True.
true.
After all, I was the one that prevented him from leaving in the first place. Oh, and yeah, my concentration is obviously gone. Yeah, so I don't have that anymore.
If Brath was to go down again, would his death saves reset?
No.
Okay.
No, they would. You go
They
back.
would reset.
Yeah, you
But
go
he would
back to
also gain a
0-0.
third point of exhaustion.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That, by the way, I think is a viable replacement for the exhaustion system. Is that you don't have your death saves reset until you have a long rest. But
Death save stick, yeah.
yeah,
I stab him with my other action.
Oh, because you're hasted. Okay,
Yep.
19 hits.
11. That's it.
why'd you move over? Now you're not. Oh, yeah, never mind. You could have moved back though and
Well, and
flanked.
you're not a threat anyway, so it's not a flank.
Ungrateful.
That's true. That's true. This guy's gonna have. I'm
This is
prone.
the stealth wizard's turn.
I'm prone still though, and he's still gonna have his turn. Ugh. It's frustrating.
Okay.
Don't die.
Oh, my hands are off the wheel at this point.
Please take the wheel. Take it from my hands.
Let me make sure I'm doing this right with this guy. Okay, never mind. I can't do that. So let me put this spell back. Okay. Go ahead, Keelan.
Okay, so Keelan will. Ooh. I just realized the flaw in my plan.
What, lightning arrow will kill Brath?
No.
Still don't see the flaw. No.
I will still do it. I will dash next to Brath, and that will be my turn. Did I
Okay.
run into anyone in the process?
You did not.
Okay. No one on this line.
Nope.
Okay. And that is my turn.
Ticket.
I am going to cast a spell, and it's going to drop web when I do it because I'm replacing one concentrate. Is this concentration? Yes, it is. So it's web concentration. Let me see. I think it is. Let me double check.
It is, yeah.
Okay, yep. So I'm going to be dropping web, and I'm
Okay.
casting levitate on Brath and floating him 20 feet into the air,
Okay.
Ooh.
unless he deliberately resists, and in which case he'd have to make a con save.
I am not resisting.
Okay, so Brath is 20 feet in the air. And that's forced movement, so you can't attack of opportunity him.
Okay.
And my Eldritch Cannon will shoot the guy.
Okay.
24.
24 hits.
19. Big damage.
Big damage.
And I'll say,
No need for you to die here.
We're gonna need to get me a fire extinguisher arm to protect these boxes, Aaron. Need to get on that. Need a fire extinguisher arm ASAP.
Well, I mean, I think
I-
they wanted to destroy the whole warehouse, and just looking around, like, there's a lot of boxes that are not on fire.
Did that guy hear me when I told him if he moved again, I'd kill him?
You're not sure? You would assume he did, but there's a lot of explosions going on.
Okay.
All right. He will frustratedly, since Bastion is the one holding him, attack Bastion 3 times. 25, 25, 29.
Well, the crit's gonna hit.
Well,
I think you have to shield the 25s, right?
yes, I
But
will
aren't you,
shield.
you know, you're hasted.
27. Oh, yeah, you're hasted.
27.
27 AC.
But you still do take 16 slashing damage. I was actually calculating. You would have actually taken more faster, Bastion. I misread his ability. When he was above half of his health, you do take the secondary damage. But either way,
So hang on, how much is that? 16.
Oh, I thought it was a secondary target.
I misread it. It's not
20,
a
so
secondary
that's
target. He
33
does-
total.
Hold on. It would be
16. Because he has less than
Yes.
half his hit points.
he rolled to double ones. So
Okay,
16
so
damage.
16.
Yeah, what it is if he has more than half of his health, then the target takes the bonus damage.
For bullshit shield. I forgot I had this for the entire game. I got it at like second level.
It's a natural 20. It doesn't matter.
It does, though, because it knocks him away.
But you're grappling him, so
You're
would you
grappling.
really use that?
Yeah, fuck off. He can get the fuck off me. He's killing me.
So you're gonna let him go.
No, I'm just gonna wait for him to run and then kill him more.
So you,
Where's he gonna go in like 60 feet? There's a wall here.
so you're gonna let him go for right now, then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll kill him on my turn.
So it
And
pushes
that-
him away.
It pushes
Yeah.
him 15 feet away.
Don't forget to make your con save for your haste check.
Oh shit, that's actually important. I kind of need that.
No, you're good.
Well,
He can't run away from me. I have haste.
oh yeah, he only
So-
did 16, so yeah.
Well, no, the question is, does he run back up to Bastion to hit him after the first one misses and he gets repulsion shield, or does he just go?
Well, no, the shield would have knocked away the first. The shield covered the first 2. So he wouldn't
Well,
have
right,
needed
so
to
no,
use
when
the
he-
shield
but yeah.
until the last one. I'm
No, but
assuming you would do it.
it's when you don't get hit, I think.
While holding it,
Oh,
weird.
by being hit. Okay, my bad.
Yeah.
My bad. Yep.
The wheeler can use a reaction after being hit by a melee attack
Yep,
using
yep.
one shield and push.
So he
target
would take the
15 feet away.
16.
So does that
Yep.
mean that? But it says after he is hit. Does that mean he's still? I think
Yeah, I took the damage.
you did take
Yep.
the damage.
Yeah,
Okay.
he
Yep.
takes the damage.
Okay, there we go. Now we got it. And Sorain.
I'm gonna bonus action steady aim to give myself advantage and shoot him with my short bow.
Okay.
There it is.
All right. Yeah, 29 will hit.
For
That's a lot. He's got
52.
26 hit point. He's got 26 hit points.
He's down.
so.
Yep.
Breath.
So I am
You're
levitating.
hovering 20 feet in the air, not feeling good.
I have the ability to fly with my boots. So does that give me
You
the propulsion that I need to be able to
Yes.
circumvent
Yes,
the
you-
levitation?
Absolutely. Yep.
Cool. Then I'm gonna fly right here and I'm gonna stab this guy twice with my spear.
Oh, you're mad at him?
He is
Mhm.
he is not just dead now, he is really dead. He's not unconscious, now he's dead.
Yeah.
Fuck that guy.
Oh, and I'd actually, I would get health back from my Hexblade's curse.
There you go.
What is that? My Warlock level plus my Charisma mod, so I get back 13.
Hey, a little late now, Jay, but it just dawned on me. Don't forget the saving throw ability on your spear, like in that lightning bolt.
That's right. Yeah,
It wouldn't
I'll
have made
try
a
to
difference
remember.
there, but
Yeah.
could have.
And then, yeah, I don't really have much of a bonus action. I guess I'll just keep moving back this way after.
Bastion.
All right. Well, I'm going to. Who's left?
The invisible wizard.
And we don't know where he is because Keelan can't see
And the-
anything.
And this guy.
Would someone maybe tell me there's an invisible wizard?
Nah,
Shinnigat would probably be yelling, "Invisible wizard around! Don't know where. Maybe by the door."
Okay. She just
What?
doesn't even know there's an invisible wizard is the problem.
Is that guy on top of something, or is he just standing
No,
there?
no, he's jogging through the crates to try to get away from you guys while you were
Okay.
distracted.
Well, that's futile because I will freight train run on over there. It's 60 feet is my double movement plus an action for dash, and then I'll come up here and stab him.
All right,
You were told to halt.
that does hit.
It's not personal. This is for money. That's it.
Okay, Keelan.
Not the invisible wizard.
What about him? Oh, he already went.
Oh, okay.
Oh, but he
do
didn't cast
I-
anything at us. Interesting.
I know. Can
He
I?
didn't cast anything at you, is correct.
um,
I use my reaction to see if I hear him as he moves. If he moves.
He probably like
Make a
dimension
perception check
doored or
if you want.
something if I had to.
can I make a perception
hazard a
check
guess.
as well now that I know he is around?
Sure, make a perception check. Neither of you hear anything.
Okay, then I will cast Fairy Fire. What?
How big
Here?
is it?
It's 20-foot cube.
Okay.
Is it 20? I thought it was 40.
Well, it's 20 foot.
Okay.
Yeah, each object in a 20-foot cube.
Okay.
So where's the
So
cube?
it'll be there. 10 10-foot radius sort of cube.
Okay. Nothing reveals itself.
Okay. Then I guess that's my turn.
This is Schnicket.
I'm gonna move up to here, and I am going to web just on the west side of of where she did it. So like we're covering a 40-foot area, basically.
Okay.
Outside the gate. I'm gonna cast web there.
Hold on, I want to make sure we get this right.
Do you want me to post web?
Well, hers was like 10 feet. So something like this, and then 10 feet further beyond the gate.
Well, hers was, from what I understand,
So like
was-
there, but another 10 feet past the gate.
was like this,
Yeah, the epicenter was at the
right?
gate, but it was
Right.
it was
So it would go 10 feet in and then 10 feet past the gate.
yeah.
Well, I said 10
So-
feet further past the gate.
So I'm creating a buttressing square just to the west of that. So that
outside the gate still.
outside the gate, yep.
Okay.
Just to see if I hit anything. Just taking a shot.
Okay. Is that it for you?
Well, do I see any humanoid shapes in the webs?
Make a perception check.
Can I make one as well? Since
Sure.
I'm looking.
9.
21.
This is important, Aaron. Is
Uh-huh.
it literally an extension of it forward, so it's further away? Is it above it, or is it below it?
It would be just further away.
Okay, so like so like in the same depth of the gate where it is, but further extended.
Yes.
Okay, gotcha. No, you do not see any people in the web.
Fuck.
Uh,
All right. Well, then I'm gonna give up in that case.
This guy surrenders again. This guy is uber dead.
Well, it's a
Uh,
20-foot cube in all directions. The web is.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is Serene.
I'm gonna use my feeling agility double move speed, come over here, and attack this guy with my rapier. 'cause I
He
don't know this number yet.
surrendered.
I don't know that
Oh.
yet.
Okay. We're not gonna have anyone to question.
That does
That's
not
okay.
hit.
I don't want
Oh, no,
anyone to
21
question.
advantages, it does.
I already know everything.
All right, I do want to. Since there's last one left, I do want to attack him non-lethally.
Okay. You non-lethally crack him on the head really hard, and he collapses
You
unconscious.
give him a depressed skull fracture, and he dies from anemia, or not anemia, an aneurysm.
Breath.
As we're interrogating
Possibly
him,
anemia.
I'm like, I get it. They don't want this done. Whatever. Let's just keep doing. I don't see any other enemies, right?
You
Well,
can-
We've killed everybody.
There was a special guy down to the south. I don't know what his deal was. I never interacted with him. I don't even know he was special. The only people who do are Keelan and Serene.
I'm gonna fly down to
That's all.
Keelan and nicely ask her if she can heal me.
I was muted. Yes, I can.
But I have a
I also-
natural one, so I'm not very convincing.
You're
So-
just bleeding and just like, please, get heal.
Unless any of you have any special ideas to find that wizard, we're going to go out of combat.
I got nothing.
So I will tell you, Bastion
Was he in the web?
bull rushing out of there was one square away from bowling him over when he ran after this guy. And if you would have put the web below instead of above, you would have got it.
Well,
Or
I
below instead
figured
of an extension, you would have got it.
I figured because of where I had the web before, that he was gonna go like this to go out. But
He would.
when I dropped the web to levitate Brath, I guess that's when he picked his moment and went.
Well, what he was going to do, he was actually moving closer to you guys because he was going to suggest to Brath that he protect his friend to help him escape. But when you guys just murder faced him, he booked instead.
He's like, yes, I see.
Negotiations have failed.
I tried
Wait.
to capture him, and instead he was basically killing me. So At that point, I did not feel the need to continue.
You returned the favor.
You idiot! I'm trying to save you.
I healed you 13, but I also stabbed you for 7.
Okay, thanks. Net gain still.
She used an enormous needle.
It's like
Oops, sorry, that one went through here. Let me try it again.
It's like a spinal tap needle.
So, you guys prevented any damage from being done to the warehouse itself. There was significant supply loss on the outside of the warehouse, though.
We protected a decent amount of it, though.
Totally, absolutely, but there still was a significant supply loss.
I mean, that we weren't guarding that though.
Well, no, the whole thing is your charge.
Oh well, we would have been patrolling outside if we had known that.
We were outside.
A couple of you were outside, absolutely.
Oh,
Not much we can do when they come in and throw Molotovs right away.
Definitely some truth to that as well. So you guys can take a long rest for the evening.
Nope, don't need it.
Good.
I do need it.
Are we
For
going
once.
to interrogate this guy?
He
Probably.
let me see when he comes to. Are you guys gonna try to do it that same night, or are you gonna wait till the next day?
I don't know. We'll see when he comes to and what he says when he comes to.
Okay, so he would come to like in the middle of the night, let's say, same day.
Then no, we probably have him tied up and bound and gagged, and we're sleeping.
Okay. So the next day rolls around. You guys put out the fires. A new shift of guard comes. A new shift of guards comes, as well as the the local city guard comes as well. So it's like basically an attack in broad daylight. And the next day, you're summoned to Luther's office. So you could talk to that guy before you go to Luther's office, or you could wait till after.
I want to bring him with us to Luther's office.
Okay. You could definitely do that. The 6 of you, Bastion moving a little sorely and tenderly, or Brath moving a little sorely and tenderly. Actually, I don't know why I keep doing that. Good
Ashton
lord.
just clanks around. He doesn't know what tender
but
is.
I'm only at 1 level of exhaustion now after the long rest.
Bastion is just a little squeaky now.
A piece just falls off occasionally. It's like sounds like pennies like falling out of his pocket, but it's just pieces of him.
It's like an old junker car that's dropping parts.
He'll just be walking and just a little bit like a pop and some smoke.
I just-
Luther has you come into his office, and he's sitting at his desk. He goes, so, what happened?
We killed them all.
We killed all but we killed most.
Except for this guy.
Well, two others get away.
Right. Yes, there was a wizard that we couldn't track down. He was invisible.
A mob came in, started throwing Molotovs at everything. Took him out. Where's the other guy? Got away. Took this guy
He
hostage.
says, so who's this? And he kind of nods at the guy you dragged in.
A survivor from the attack, one of the attacking side. We thought maybe you want to talk to him.
He says, I absolutely do want to talk to him.
When he says that, I'm gonna go. Is there water anywhere in here?
Are we gonna waterboard this guy?
No. Was there like a glass of water or something in here?
Sure.
I'm gonna go over, pick it up. Without the guy seeing, I'm gonna pour in some truth serum and hand it to him to drink.
You have truth serum?
Yes.
Okay, he drinks it. Is there a
DC
save involved in it?
11 con save. It's a really low save.
That's
Oh!
terrifying.
Wow.
Wow.
Darn.
He thanks you for the water.
Serene's just heartbroken.
So close. It's actually a really good idea.
Yeah, it was.
Damn, dude, truth serum scary as shit. I would. Ugh, that's terrifying.
He says, well, do you have anything to say for yourself? And the guy says, if you don't turn me over to the town guard, I'll tell you anything you want. He goes, and Luther says, oh, I have absolutely no intention whatsoever of turning you over to the town guard. And the guy, like, pales in the face.
Bastion's doing that thing where, like, you know, it's like clear. He's like rubbing his hands together and like shocking, grasping them.
You best maybe tell him what he wants to know. Maybe make it less painful for you.
No,
No, I'm not talking to you or
No,
about you.
I'm telling him it's gonna be painful. I'm letting him know.
In a couple minutes, these two guards basically come in and drag the dude off. He says, if you want to be involved in the interrogation, you're welcome to, or I can just forward you along what we beat out of him.
We can interrogate, have done before.
He says, oh, I'm sure you have. You're welcome to join my guy if you'd like.
Outside of contract, we'll have extra pay, yes?
Well, no, I don't need you to interrogate him. If you would like to, you're welcome to.
Be better at it than your guy.
Maybe.
So itself.
He says, well, I have mixed feelings on you, honestly. We suffered a tremendous amount of loss last night. I'm sure you did the best you could, and I appreciate your honesty with regards to the next contract. Says your current contract is over in 3 days. You can go on your way, or I can offer you a second contract, not to protect a warehouse, but to find out who is responsible for this attack.
We'll need to discuss.
Of course.
I assume it's find out and stop them, because we already have the basic idea. You want specifics.
Well, how do you know that this attack was from House Lyrander? Could have been from any of the parties who are not interested in us finishing this project.
It's true.
He opens up a drawer, and he gets out 6 coin purses. Says this is the final payment for your current contract. Consider it completed 3 days early. There's 500 gold pieces in each bag for each one of you. That was the contract.
Ooh. You said 300. Sorry, you said 300?
500.
500.
500.
Good money.
He says if you're interested, there is no upfront payment on this contract. It is results based only. If you find out who is responsible for the attack, 500 gold pieces each, and if you can bring me proof of their destruction, it will be another 1,500 gold pieces each.
We only one sent on contract or other teams as well.
Would you prefer to work on it with only yourselves?
We don't. I think we would prefer to not have to race another party to the prize. Or share the
Your
spoils.
loyalty with regards to our previous conversation, if you opt to accept the contract, I will not send anybody else out as well. At least not until I'm convinced that you have been unable to fulfill it.
Fair enough.
Is 2 days sufficient for you to make your decision?
Yes.
Certainly.
Well, despite my best efforts, the town watch has cornered off the warehouse. They have their own person looking after it. If you want to go discuss it with them, I'm sure you could. Otherwise, come see me when you've made your decision.
Need to get my wagon out of warehouse. Will not be issue, yes?
No, not at all.
We think and plan, discuss.
Okay, well, let me know. I've got other things to do.
Schnicket will turn and leave.
Yep.
I'm gonna ask if he has all the possessions off the people that we took care of yesterday, or where they're at.
I said, well, if either the locals have them, unless any of my guards were wise enough to pillage them before they arrived.
We weren't wise enough to pillage them.
We're not.
Do we? Yeah. I guess main thing I want to know is where this person's clothes would be.
Which person is this person?
The other tabaxi.
Oh, you're not sure.
Okay.
Basically, he doesn't know where they're at.
Okay.
Can potentially be beneficial investigation should we decide to take job. Might help us know who these people are if we can have the materials.
Well, I suppose it depends on who got to them first. You're either going to have to discuss it with the local town sergeant who has assumed the investigation, or possibly if one of the next shift of guards beat them to it first. I'm not sure.
Okay. They at the warehouse now?
I would assume, yes.
Okay.
Now Schnicket will turn to leave.
I'm assuming we head back to the warehouse.
If
I
you
do.
would like, sure.
That's where Schnicket would probably go to get his wagon. And I suppose on the way we can discuss whether or not we want to do this.
Yep.
Sure. Up to you guys entirely.
The true
you
love of
guys-
Snicket's life.
What you guys think is lots of money?
How much was it? 1,500 upon completion. 1,500 up front.
No upfront. Results based only. It was 500 if you
We got
found out
paid for the job. Okay, we got paid for the
Yeah, you got-
contract.
this was the
Gotcha.
completion of the last one, yeah. It was 500 if you figured out who was behind it, and another 1,500 if you took care of them with proof.
So 2,000 total or 2,000 per person?
No, but that's per person.
2,000
Oh,
per
per
person.
person. That
Per
I was gonna say that's really not that much, but if it's per person, that's
That is-
different.
That is per person.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Okay. That is a lot.
And if it proves, even if it does prove to be too much for us to try and take care of, 500 per person is still quite a bit.
Yeah.
Even it's like, and that we get that just for finding out who they are,
Yeah.
not bringing any heads in.
Let's be honest though, we're bringing heads in.
We're
If
gonna
we
try.
If we decide to do this, heads are coming in.
You weren't here for the last battle where it looked rough with the guys we met at the beginning of the session.
I wasn't there.
I mean,
Fashion was
this
though.
one looked a little rough for some people too, to be honest.
That's true.
I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't take any damage.
I only took a little bit.
I am immortal.
I think I took about half of my health, and I know Brath took more than his
All-
health.
All of his health. But, I mean, yeah, I think Keelan would say she'd be willing.
And there is the argument also to suggest that we have softened this group's numbers because we killed Epic Sword Dude, and we killed the other Tabaxi. Right?
Which I'm gonna.
Yeah.
My plan, which I'll be telling you guys, is if I can, I'd get the other Tabaxi stuff, disguise myself as that Tabaski.
Tabasco. I love me some Tabasco on my eggs.
That Tabaxi. And try and pretend like I was able to get away.
All right.
Yeah, that Snicket would say.
Good plan. Sounds like good deal. Need to be careful though. If they find you out, you'll be dead.
I should be able to get away.
Is it Marcus or Serene saying that all cats look alike? All Tabaxi look alike.
Neither.
Just
It
put
is
on their
Snicket
clothes.
saying this. All filthy cats look same.
I look at Snake Itch and start drooling a little bit. Mice are very tasty.
She gets in between them.
All right. So you guys are discussing that on the way. When you arrive at the expedition site, there are local Church of Silver Flame / government, because it's the same thing, guards throughout the outer yard. And there appears to be a person in charge. And I think that's probably where we'll break for the night. That's a good place to break.
All right.
Alrighty.
So everyone goes up to level 11, unless you pick a bunch of fights with the town guard. You are safe to level up because
Yeah, not gonna be picking any fights with the town guard.
wise.
I wait till all of them are alone and pick them off one by one. No.
So,
Agent 47.
So level 11 it is.
Nice.
Can't remember if I wanted to go another level in Ranger or another level in Rogue.
A level in Rouge.
Rouge, yes.
Reroll ones, right?
Yeah.
Reroll once.
Come on, Aaron, beat it too.
I said
Hey!
you reroll ones or twos, but if you reroll a 2 and you get something lower, you have to keep it.
What level does do fighters get second attack?
5.
5, 6, yeah.
Ooh, I just got something really crazy that I can do. That'll be very nice.
Okay,
Oh, do I
23
get to
is the
pick a new
lowest
spell?
stealth I can roll.
I do get to pick a new spell. Thank God. Dispel magic. Oh, I get more than one. Nice. Oh boy, what do I want?
So yeah, Brian, 23 is the lowest stealth I can roll now.
Pretty good.
I get to pick 3? My God, man.
Pick 3 what?
New spells that I know.
Hot. Turn this off. Well, that was fun, ladies and jelly spoons.
Yeah. I enjoyed that.
You guys are
Alright.
gonna love me for one of these spells that I just picked.
Which is,
Revivify.
Nice.
I was actually
Oh.
just about to say that I could switch to have Revivify, but if you got it, I'm not gonna do that.
I'll
That
take
means
it.
if they actually get dead, you get a minute to get them back.
Yeah.
Unless it's
Yeah.
of course Schnicket who gets dead.
Right.
I'm pretty good at being far away and safe with Schnicket.
Alright, what do I want here? Blind fighting, +1 AC, or +2 to every damage roll. Which I make a fairly high amount of damage rolls usually.
You do. I know it would be really tempting to take blind fighting given the current circumstances, but how much would that actually be useful?
Not much. Not a whole lot. It's true.
Like if we were in Barovia, I'd be like, fuck yeah, take blind fighting. But, well, then again, even not that, because you're a warlock, you get the dark vision.
Yeah, no, I have very, very good dark vision, and that would have only helped me when the wizard was within 10 feet. Like, even after that, it would have been
Yeah.
I would have been wandering around trying to get within 10 feet of like,
Where is he? Where is he? Where is he?
where is he? I'm teleporting all over the place.
Where is Falcone taking the drugs?
Pretty good. All right, so we're gonna eliminate.
Where's Rachel?
We're gonna eliminate blind fighting. Do I want +1 AC or +2 to damage rolls?
Those are both really good.
Yeah.
Does it specify on the damage rolls that it has to be melee attacks?
When you're wielding a melee weapon in one hand and no other weapon, you gain a +2 to damage rolls with that weapon. So it's perfect for my one-handed spear with the shield.
Yeah.
And that does include the blunt end damage. So that's 3 attacks per turn that I'm potentially adding 2 damage to,
Yeah,
and
6
all of
extra
the
damage.
attacks of opportunity that I get as well.
I will say that the +1 to AC would scale better as the game goes on.
Sure, that's true. Eventually, but yeah, I mean that's potentially up to 6. It's potentially up to 8 damage per round though that I'm adding.
Right, and at this level that's pretty nice, but at like level 20,
Yeah.
Are
That's
you gonna
fair.
be able to get another one?
No, just one.
Yeah.
you only get one fighting style.
One fighting style. Yep.
I have an important question to ask you, Brian.
Fire away.
Did we level up before we went to bed or after we woke up?
Why is that important?
Because of this.
I'm not in here anymore, so I can't.
It's a spell storing item. I can make an item that stores a spell of 1st or 2nd level.
You can make the item and store the spell. That's fine.
Okay.
So
I am going to make that item and I am going to have it store a spell. And the spell I am going to have it store is Shield. And I am going to give that
What is the item?
to Serene. It's a little just kind of artificer gizmo thingy. Like it's a thing he'll just pop out and push a button, it'll go and just cast shield on him.
So basically, he gets 1 shield per however long you can do that. 1 per long rest, probably.
Oh wait, it requires an action to cast, so I won't do shield. That wouldn't be any good. Actually, I'm gonna give
Does it work like a scroll where you have to have that spell on your spell list in order to be able to cast it?
No, it doesn't.
It even
Mhm.
says when you use it, use the spell casting ability modifier of Snicket.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So Serene, what do you want? Do you want Scorching Ray, Shatter, Web? I'll start posting these for you. Catapult, Thunderwave, or Magnify Gravity.
I would
FYI, sorry, go ahead, Marcus.
I would probably take Thunder Wave in case something happens. I can use that, push everyone back, and run.
Okay, you have a level 2 Thunderwave spell storing item, and let's see. It stays on the object until it's used a number of times equal to twice my intelligence modifier, so that's 10. It has 10 uses.
Dang.
Or until I use the feature again to store a spell in another object. So you have 10 Thunder Waves currently. And my spell save DC is 17. Is it 17 or did it go up? It's 17. That's actually really nuts. That's awesome.
So what I was gonna say is, depending on what you guys do and how fast you burn what's coming next, 2 to 4 sessions before we swap back.
Okay.
So-
and obviously, I will need to know before next session if you plan to do the contract or not.
Okay.
I actually just realized I'd meant to ask you, but I think we got off on a different thing back when we were at the end of that battle. Is Keelan would have gone to get her arrows back.
Oh yes, you recover half of them basically.
Okay, but the thing that makes me particularly curious, and by all means say, you missed your chance, was she used her 1+1 arrow on the tabaxi that
That one you
Serene
could
was
get back.
interested in.
If it was the guy that got away, you couldn't get that one. But if it was the body that
No,
was
it
still
was.
there, you could. Yeah.
But then my question would be, if she was going back to look at that kind of stuff, would Serene have noticed by any means? And
No, I would
I
say
don't
no.
want to
'Cause you get
retcon. Okay.
yeah, you get the arrow back, but
Yeah. I
you
just
were
realized I
distracted.
meant to ask you, and we got off on the whole thing, and that could have changed things. Okay. I just wanted to make sure. But yes, it was the dead one, because I think she extra wanted to make sure that one died.
I want to make sure that one is extra dead.
Yeah.
Okay, Mongoose,
in
I
terms-
have. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I'm sending you something to see if you'll be willing to approve it or not. This is an Unearthed Arcana fighter's fighting stance. Or fighting style.
Sure.
Okay, then I think I'm going to go with that one.
All right.
One's not listed in here, so I'll have to select one, then modify it.
Which one did you take?
Tunnel Fighter.
Tunnel fighter?
Mm-hmm. You excel at defending narrow passages, doorways, and other tight spaces. As a bonus action, you can enter a defensive stance that lasts until the start of your next turn. While in your defensive stance, you can make opportunity attacks without using your reaction. And you can use your reaction.
Ooh.
And you can use your reaction to make a melee attack against a creature that moves more than 5 feet while within your reach.
Interesting.
That's pretty strong.
Yeah, especially combined with Polearm Master.
Yeah. I mean, anytime like 3 guys step into you, you're just gonna be like pop, pop, pop.
If I have used my bonus action to
that's
do
the
that
key. So you have to
first,
give
yeah.
up the blunt end attack to
Right.
enter that mode.
Yeah, that's
It's not
why I
always
think
on.
it's
Otherwise,
that's why I think it's not
Banana's
broken.
broken.
Right.
Yeah. Strong situationally, but not broken.
Yeah, it's going to require a lot more forethought and focus, which I like. I like a challenge. And I guess at some point I should stop streaming. So everybody say goodbye. Bye.
Goodbye.
Get out of here.
You're not welcome here anymore.